Just a reminder then for your Somerset Cricket Foundation Major Cup final, Bridgwater won the toss and will be fielding first here today at their Cooper Associates County Ground. The Bridgwater team today then, Ali Witts, Oliver Gribble, Scott Clapp, Arminder Singh, Stuart Buck, Andrew Skidmore, Callum Pope, Chris Singleton, Seth Locke, Harrison Hamley, Matt Haberfield and James Salt. Bath Cricket Club then are James Marney, Jack Scrivens, Campbell McKay, Jason Marshall, Sam Young, Harry Ellison, Charlie Ruskell, Will Arney, Henry Allen, Louis Brown, George Axtell and David Ford.
field. Your umpires for this Major Cup final, Jason Belcher and Stephen Pittman.
Was in the spring, and spring became summer. Who'd have believed you'd come along? Hand, touching hand, reaching out, touching me, touching
Bridgwater fielding side, then out onto a field by Ali Wicks. To open the batting then for Bath Cricket Club, Jack Scrivens and Jason Marshall.
Hello and welcome to the Cooper Associates County Ground, where we're all set for the Major Cup T20 final. Bath Cricket Club are playing against Bridgwater 2s, making history, being a 2 side in the Major Cup final. We've just had the Minor Cup final. Good game of cricket at the end, went down to the wire. Chard just missing out in that one, but all set for the big one here, the middle T20 Cup final of the day. I'm joined by a special guest, just as we're watching James Vince on my other screen. The man is in Alfie Osborne's back pocket. Great to have Alfie in the combox. How are you, mate?
Yeah, really good, thank you. Really good. Excited to watch this.
Yeah, you were presenting a few awards on Friday night at Bridgie, weren't you?
Yeah, I was. Yeah, the youth presentation, it was good. Good turnout, as always, at Bridgie.
Brilliant. And we got Somerset League rules guru, whatever, on the phone to me yesterday, working out the exact permutations of the WEPL and the Somerset Leagues. Matt Council, great to have you with us. Thank you.
Cheers, Harry. It's good to be here. First time on comms, apart from my little third umpire stint on Friday.
Well, there you go. We've also got Alex Eklund in the box. We've just got a Bath representative just turned up, so you're not going to hear me too much. You hear my voice enough. We'll rotate around the box. We'll get some different voices on. Ollie Gribble, who I had to commentate on Friday, is back with the gloves. He's the Bridgwater 2's keeper, and having played here in the under-19s game on Friday, I'll tell you what, we'll better get a Bath voice in, don't we? We'll get a Bath voice in to make it fair. We can't have Alfie just bigging up Bridgwater on his own. So I'll leave you to it, and we'll keep rotating around.
Hello everyone, hope we're doing well and supporting the Bath boys here. Just Jack Scrivens lining up. Jack Scrivens hitting a stupid amount of runs this year, clearing 1,000, God knows how many league runs he's got, well over 600. My name's Matt Caddywood, currently hanging off from a nice little hamstring injury yesterday. So now I don't have to run around in the heat for a couple of hours. So yeah, very happy.
Nice aircon commentary box for you now, Matt.
This should be, yeah, it's beautiful, isn't it? It's beautiful. It's beautiful. How have you gone this year?
All right, yeah, it's been good. Bridgie, first team in particular, a bit disappointed.
And there goes Squibb. Still behind.
Young Harrison Hambley.
Yeah, terrible shot.
Couldn't add to his 159 yesterday.
No, has he mentioned it?
Used them all up yesterday.
I don't think he's mentioned that 159 yet. Ask him about his favourite shot. He's got about 20.
Title winning innings though.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was a very good knock. I mean, he's been chasing that League 100 for ages, and we do keep reminding him that he still hasn't got one, and then finally he dug deep.
Was that his first one yesterday?
That's his first League 100. Yeah, first League 100. I mean, he took his time. Yeah, we've had a pretty decent year. We've lost
last year though.
No, yeah, we were unbeaten by one game last year where we lost to Bedminster, which we can never seem to beat. Honestly, we've played there 4 or 5 times now and just can't get over the line against them boys. But yeah, had another good year. Only lost 2 games and 1 tie, obviously, against Bedminster. So yeah, it's been a pretty decent season. Hopefully we can round it off today. This is Campbell McKegg just coming in, the 2s overseas, Kiwi. So we'll see how he gets on. Yeah, he has got a bucket load of runs. I think he's also the highest wicket taker in the 2s.
What league's that,
sorry?
What league's that?
That is Prem 3, Bristol. Bristol, yeah. So yeah, he's played his last couple of games. After well timed. Yeah, he played his last couple of games in the 1s. Obviously with Brad going back to South Africa. Again, he had a blinding season. So Campbell's come up. Got a bit of a stinker against Bedminster. Very good first ball. And then yeah, done all right yesterday.
Celebration good yesterday, Matt, or has it been fairly tame with today in mind?
It was tame for a league winning game. But no, we've sort of made sure that we've worked hard to get here throughout the year. So yesterday would have been a bit of a waste if we had gone out a bit hard and then been a bit dusty today. I know a few of the boys in the stands who are watching are certainly struggling.
going to be a good game today, I think. Got a good feeling about it for the Bridgie Twos.
Mate, everyone obviously,
The
you
underdog.
look at it, yeah, an underdog,
Not
but
biased.
trust me, like anything can happen.
Yeah.
I mean, a couple of quick wickets. Obviously, this is a mix of ones and twos boys as well. So yeah, it's not going to be as straightforward as people think. The twos have had a tough year, haven't they?
Yeah, they have actually, so I think it'd be real good for them to get a result today, obviously.
Yeah. What a result against Ilminster.
Yeah, hell of a game
Yeah.
that was. 6-1 off the last ball.
Yeah.
Crikey, yeah.
Yeah.
It says a lot about the club, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's just how we play.
Yeah. Grind out wins.
Yeah, definitely.
Grind out wins.
Bridgie chasing 230
Yeah.
in a T20 is
Yeah.
not actually as mental as it sounds.
No.
So it's small ground, isn't it?
Yeah,
Very
yeah,
opposite to today.
So open the bowling from the Microscopic Pavilion.
So yeah, and then obviously you boys had a tough one yesterday.
Yeah, it was
Like,
a weird game yesterday.
we were watching it on the live stream whilst we were batting, and they were 40 off 9, and we just
I
thought,
know,
oh, that is a serious win for the Bridgie boys.
Yeah, and then number 11 and number 10 put on a 30 partnership.
Yeah.
Biggest partnership of the game.
Yeah, ridiculous.
Yeah, great shot.
Campbell pulls out into just in front of square.
Yeah,
What are the tactics today for Bath then? Matt, any
Oh.
inside knowledge you can share with the power play?
Yeah, they'd be going hard. Well, Scriv, who is now out, would have definitely been going hard. Jason at the other end will probably look to bat time. He'll probably look to anchor the innings. Campbell will definitely go hard as well. Obviously, you've got Sam Young coming in next. Who?
Surprised he's batting at 4, to be honest.
Yeah, well, that's just the order it's been throughout the sort of competition.
Nice.
Whereas Jason, Scrib, and Campbell, when Youngie hasn't been available, that's been the top three. It'd be a bit poor if you then just
Yeah, of
chuck Sam
course,
at the
yeah.
top of the order.
Well, Scriv got a 30 ball 100 in the early
Yeah,
early
against
rounds.
Bitsam and Norton. Honestly, it was mental. It was mental. Yeah.
It's obviously
It's a big wicket actually today, a real big wicket.
Yeah, because he could take the game from you real
Yeah,
quick.
big time. Left-hander as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's got a gig for Gloss 2s in the week.
Oh, nice.
Coming up,
Good
yeah.
on him.
So, yeah.
It's good Prem 1. It's always nice, like, seeing players going through into second 11.
Yeah.
Second 11.
Oh,
and stuff.
free hit, no ball free hit coming up.
Oh, no, what's that for?
Off front foot.
Really?
I don't know if it was front foot, but he's just signalled no ball, and we've got the free hit, so everything must go here, I think. I wonder if it was for height.
Oh,
Steps across and
trickles away for 4. Yeah, it was Jason. He's pretty good at that shot. Played it quite a few times against Clevedon on in the last round. Very good at getting across. Hooking it over fine leg. Oh, another full bunger.
Massive boundary today.
Yeah, it's huge.
Centre wicket almost as well.
Yeah.
Not far off.
Yeah, on the hybrid.
Is that centre wicket? Can't be far off, can it?
It's one of the normal TV wickets.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's on the hybrid. It's been was used on Friday for the 16s and 19s finals, and then in use again today.
Oh, just short.
Yeah, no big ground, but obviously still high scoring. If you look at the scores in the last game, with Chilcompton hitting 117.
Yeah,
And
that was a decent little game as well.
yeah, it's a really good hit. Ben Futcher with his 77.
Yeah.
Peppering the Hildreth stand. 1 point.
All conventional shots.
Oh, using his feet to the spinner and hitting him straight over long on.
Cool.
Wide.
But yeah, Jason's come into quite a bit of form recently. 99 last week against Bedminster, couldn't quite get us over the line. 60 red against Clevedon in the last round. Struggled with injury quite a bit this year, but starting to find a little bit of form.
New signing this year?
Sorry?
New signing this year? Jason.
Jason Marshall, yeah, new signing, yeah.
Where from?
He has come from London, and Gloss 2 wanted him to play a few games, train down there, and then he was like, I need a club, and you know what Rob Maggs is like. Anything to get a new signature, and yeah, he came on board.
I would say that's probably the main difference over the last couple of years I've played at Bridgwater between Bridgwater and obviously Bath in the league.
Yeah.
You've got players in your second team that are constantly fighting to and deserve to be in your first team.
Yeah.
Even though your first team is really strong all year round, but if somebody does miss out, then you've always got that depth. Whereas
Yeah.
sometimes at Bridgwater that can struggle.
Yeah.
But it's definitely something that the club's got in mind, trying to.
Oh. Yeah. Good ball.
That Hamlin
2 down. That's Campbell and Keg.
Good start. Good start for Bridgwater.
Yeah, very good start.
Big wicket coming in now.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely a player who can take the game away from you.
It's very good.
Your incoming batsman for Bath, Sam Young.
Yeah, he's a couple of double hundreds. Yeah, he got loads of runs for Dorset. For us, yeah, he had a really good start to the year. Really good start to the year, and then yeah, just a little blip in the middle. Couple of single-figure scores.
But this is what I mean, you know, like with Bath, you can afford to have like your best player to miss out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
always going to make up for it.
all the way down to 8 or 9,
Yeah,
it's
crazy,
a jet batting lineup. But yeah, and then obviously you add Wellesley into the mix. Yeah, the batting is certainly a serious strong point. But yeah, this is definitely a huge wicket for the outcome of the game. But back to your point about the 1s and 2s, don't really see it as like our 1s and 2s. All sort of train together throughout the year. Most of the 2s boys play a couple of games in the 1s. It's not really seen as like a divide.
Yeah, nice. It's important that.
Yeah.
It's really important. So.
Good start for the Bridgie 2s boys here.
Yeah,
Very good start.
Yeah. But as you say, that Sam Young.
Yeah. Harry Ellison to come in next.
Harry Ellison's here, is he?
Yeah,
Crikey,
he's
didn't know
won Whipple 4 out of the last 5 years. Batham for Clevedon. Is that going away for 4?
Slow up.
Fielding.
Great bit of work
That's
there.
serious bit of fielding. Who's that?
Tough lot.
Serious bit of fielding.
Great bit of commitment from Seth.
Yeah. He's playing tomorrow as well for the first team against St Andrews.
What comp's that in?
That is the Baker Cup.
The Baker Cup.
Yeah.
He got man of the match
Yeah,
in
6
Baker Cup
wickets
last year.
Did he?
Yeah.
6 for against
Unreal.
St Andrews.
He's actually, he doesn't really play for us much on Saturdays now. He's actually a proper good goalkeeper. Plays
Yeah.
semi-pros. So we miss him for the second half of the season, which is a shame. But
Yeah.
Steph's a very naturally talented player. He's
Yeah.
really
Athlete.
good. Yeah, seriously.
Wouldn't
yeah.
see me doing that, diving after it like that.
Yeah.
No chance. I'd have let that go.
Neither would you, Alf. That was 4 runs,
No,
wasn't it?
yeah, crikey. Especially if I've had a long spell. I've not even left my mark at that point.
Down the track.
It's a good ball. Looks like a good wicket out there.
Yeah, based off the last game,
Yeah.
we'd have been looking at 180, 200. But
Crikey.
rough start. Bit of a rebuild process, knowing that you can kick on towards the end.
182 would be a big score. These
Yeah.
boundaries, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chilcompton were only 70 off 10 in their game, so
Really?
got 90 off the last.
Yeah.
How's the injury, Alf? Is that season over for you?
Yeah, it is, sadly. Yeah, it's been frustrating. Sort of from a Somerset perspective, this is where you get all your opportunities now. You know, like some of the senior players getting a bit tired. So it's a shame, especially to miss the 50 over comp. It was looking like I'd have quite a significant role in that competition, so it was a real shame to miss out on that. But it did end up leaving a lot of opportunity for a few of the younger lads. JT Lamridge ended up playing. He had a great time. And, he's a good player as well. He's a good prospect, but it's good to see some of the younger lads getting those opportunities instead. So
A bit like you did last year.
exactly, yeah. So it was nice to see him kind of do this similar to what I did last year, to be fair. So yeah, it's a shame that I'm not playing, but there's a lot of depth at Somerset. They're notorious for producing players who are halfway out, so it's always nice to see that for everyone going.
So 21 for 2 off 3 overs.
Oh,
Wonder if we might get a replay from Ben here. Top right, here it goes. Oh, going down.
I look close.
I think going down leg.
yeah, well, ball. Good start to the over.
It's good running.
Oh,
On there.
ball just down the leg side.
Been good over here from Pope so far, keeping it tight.
Yeah, very good power play so far from the Bridgie boys.
So a big shot coming from Young, I wonder.
Oh, that's close.
Oh, good.
That's a big wicket.
Huge wicket.
Big wicket. Haven't played getting Sam down.
It's like a hit back a bit. Oh, look here. Oh, that's tight.
Back in his crease.
Very tight. It's a huge wicket.
Sam, you can see the replay. Look at the umpire
He's
walking
not
out.
happy at all, is he?
Your incoming batsman, Harry Ellison.
Another
Good
bit.
ball though from Callum Pope. Nick back.
Yeah, big mid backer. This is a big wicket as well. Harry Ellison.
Players just keep coming out the bar.
Wins Whipple for fun, doesn't he?
Yeah, 4 for 5. He hasn't mentioned that either.
How did your twos get on this year? Did they go up or down? Or?
Came third in the end.
Oh, nice.
Pushed it all the way.
Promotion or not?
No. Pushed it all the way to the end. I think they must have finished maybe roughly 15 points behind Congresbury and Bridgington. They were the two teams at the top. I believe Congresbury went up.
Yeah, they just picked Bridgington.
Yeah.
After I think a couple of near misses the last couple of years for them.
Yeah, they're a good side, very good batting unit. But again, Bridgington are in a strong side. I can see them definitely pushing for promotion again next year.
Yeah, quite a young side, I think, Bridgington, apart from someone I know who works for Gloucester Cricket Foundation, Chris Munden.
Yeah, he got runs yesterday, didn't he?
The older head amongst the youngsters.
Yeah. But now, yeah, the twos hopefully will push again next year. A little bit of recruitment, a couple of players extra.
How is that looking next year? You guys looking? Have you got many of the first teams departing?
Rob Madge's always looking, isn't he?
Yeah, he'll be sniffing around, that is for sure. I think potentially Jason could be going back to London. Other than that, I'm pretty sure everyone else is hanging around. Obviously with Brad, he's got to play 5 first-class games to be eligible to come back.
In South Africa?
Yeah, in South Africa. He won White Ball Player of the year last year for the Dolphins, so I think he should be able to get another 5 first-class games so that he can come back and play for us again next year.
Prolific batter.
Yeah, both sharp as well. Yeah, he is a serious player. What a start from the Bridgie boys.
Yeah, Hamley going into his 3rd over now. Not looking to save him. He's bowled very well to start with. So
10.
Just keeping the pressure on.
Yeah, very aggressive. I think it's good. Keep the pressure on. Don't let these Bath batters get an easy start into the game. So looks like he's still doing a bit of the pink ball. So it's good.
Yeah,
to
certainly nipping around.
Yeah, definitely. Got to utilise that for sure.
I missed there from Ellison.
Hamley played much in your ones?
He might have played one game, I'm not sure. But he's really young lad, I think, and he's had a really good year. A lot of the lads on the bus on the way down were speaking very highly of him.
Yeah.
He's improved a lot this year, so it's players like that it's really exciting for club cricket. Definitely someone who'd be looking to open the ball in the first team next year,
Yeah, for
especially
sure.
if he performs like this.
Look at him steaming down
Yeah.
the creek. What a follow through that is. Let him know.
Yeah, I think he's progressed through the teams. So I
Yeah,
think he
definitely.
started in the 3s,
Yeah.
and now ended up in the 2s, and he's obviously bowled really well.
Yeah, definitely established opening bowler in the 2s for sure. So I think, yeah, it's exciting. Yesterday, Tom Ford was opening the bowling as well for the first team. Well, he didn't end up opening the bowling because obviously he's an absolute ragger at Bridgie. Two teams, 70 all out. So, but yeah, it's a good sign. It's good for the club to see that we've got so many youth players coming through with confidence and back in.
Yeah, it's a good place to be, that is. Very good place to be. 4 dots.
Bit of pressure on Ellison now in the power play.
Yeah.
Might have to try and go over the top here of some sort. Hamley just hit the top of the stumps again. There could be a chance here.
Oh,
He's left it.
trying to see out the over.
Just thinking there's plenty of time here. Rebuild the innings. Bridgie would be cock-a-hoop at the moment.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
absolutely buzzing.
Changes very quickly in T20 cricket though,
for
doesn't
sure,
it?
for sure.
Yeah.
One big over and it completely shifts. So but it's very impressive to see Harrison Hamley just not getting bored and nailing the top of the stumps just outside off.
There he goes
Oh,
again.
finished.
What an over.
Made an
Maiden.
over.
What
Wow.
follow through. Big fan of that.
Yeah.
Maiden in the power play.
Wow. Get a bit of
Oh,
movement
yeah,
out there.
it worked.
After 5 overs, Bath on 24 for 3.
Look at that Bath dugout. Not looking great, is
No,
it?
it's
Look
not,
at
is
that.
it?
Young, he is fuming. Yeah, great shot.
Great.
Well needed boundary.
Time to reflection behind backward point for 4.
First boundary for Jason.
Second, I think. He hit the free hit, didn't he? Over
Yeah, yes.
That's a great
the,
shot.
the shovel.
Shovel. Yeah, shot.
Little more
Not
time.
quite good to go. Get through for 2. Releasing a little bit of pressure. Quick single. Need to start doing a bit more of that.
It's good running.
Rotating the strike.
It's
Keeping
good
the
over
scoreboard
for
moving.
Bath. Yeah, really good over for Bath after the maiden last over, putting the pressure back onto Bridgewater. Callum Pope's definitely got a magic ball in him though, as you saw Sam Young,
Yes.
just that nip backer. Hit that?
Yeah, must have been some bat. This is a big partnership that Bridgie need to break.
That's harsh.
Yeah. He's not happy. He's not happy at all.
A lot of Bridgwater and Bath supporters coming along today by the looks of it. Blurse and the
Yeah,
Tristoffic
yeah,
sound.
yeah. It's probably going to get a bit lively. A few more beers time. Oh, I've just landed short.
It's been sort of busy part of the day. So we've obviously got all the fans and the finalists from earlier.
Yeah.
And we'll be getting the Castle Carry and Uphill supporters
Yeah,
and
most
players.
of the Uphill boys are here, I think.
Yeah, repeat of yesterday. They played each other for the championship, and Castle Carry won, one out. So Uphill Castle will be looking for revenge a little bit later.
Yeah. Repeat or revenge
in the league. But both teams did get promoted though. So.
Oh, that's okay then.
So
what, Castle Carry won the title? And
yeah, back to
that was
back
yesterday, wasn't it?
Yeah, they beat Uphill.
Nice, at home as well, I think.
As we finish the power play with a boundary there.
Yeah. Good over to finish the power play for Bath.
Oh, tickle there.
How many off that over there?
13, I think.
Yes.
So coming out of the power play.
Tough lot. It's ball by the looks of things.
Coming on from the river end.
From the river end, Seth Block.
Starman last year in the Baker Cup final against Taunton St Andrews. 6 wickets. Hopefully he does it today and tomorrow.
Stu Butt and Ali Wicks looking deep in conversation there.
Probably talking about what they're going to drink after the game.
I saw Stu Butt, he got into a bit of form yesterday.
Yeah, he did, had a great knock.
193.
Not many balls either.
Was it? Just a single out there, it's deep extra. Yeah, when I was here first thing this morning, Chris Cowley reliably informed me, however very incorrectly, that was as many runs as Stu Butt had scored all season yesterday in one inning.
In 1 innings?
It's a lie, I've clarified it with Stuart
Wow.
himself. That he'd hit more runs than that, and he was very disappointed in Chris Cowley's lack of statistical knowledge.
Yeah, that's a shame. Disappointed in Cowler. Just been joined by the Bridgwater first team and club captain Alex Eklund.
Right, Alf.
Right, mate, how you doing?
Yeah, not too bad, mate. Good.
Happy with the start so far?
Very good. Very impressive start from the boys. Harrison Hamley. Cool. What a
Start
spell.
that is, yeah, great start.
And Popey as well.
Big wicket to get Sam Young from Callum Pope.
Yeah. Yeah, it was big wicket that.
Close call by the umpire though, wasn't it?
Well, you know, that can happen in
Yeah.
cricket. It's happened to us a few times this year, so it's nice to be on the right side of a bit of luck.
Something for us to smile about. Double Bridgwater
Yeah.
on the
This is the wicket, I think. These two are their senior batters really, and we need one more wicket here. Really opens an end up. So yeah, if we can sort of open an end up here, it would be a real good opportunity to sort of keep them to a low score and chase it down later on. So
What are the bowling options have Bridgwater got?
So we've got Chris Singleton. I'm just going around the outfield at the moment. So Chris Singleton at mid-off, field bowl, left arm, seamers, sort of middle overs. We've got spinner in Matt Haberfield. He'll I imagine come on quite soon. Scott Clapp. I mean, most of them bowl, to be fair. We've got loads of options.
Yeah,
Harminder. Who else have we got out there? That's Harrison Hamley out there. He's obviously bowled.
Stu Butt yesterday took 2
Yeah,
wickets
Stu
and
Butt
2 balls. Hat-trick
turned
ball
his arm
if he gets
over.
it, yeah, if he gets to go today. Unlikely, but
I think things may have gone drastically wrong if the ball is thrown to Stewart.
That man's in form after yesterday.
yeah,
192.
funny game cricket though. Same with Scrivens today. Hit his
Yeah.
maiden league 100 yesterday in Whipple 1, followed by a fishing at a wide one to the keeper for a duck today. So says a lot about the game that we all know.
Steady over there.
5 runs off it. Good start from Steph.
Yeah, Seth's he loves this ground actually.
6 for
I
last
don't
year,
know if
wasn't
you've
it?
spoken about it, but yeah, you got six in the Baker Cup final last year. So yeah, it brings back some good memories for him, I would imagine. So
Shame he's so good at football.
yeah, goalkeeper. I think he plays for Bristol Manor Farm
Yeah, on loan from Froome.
on loan. Yeah. So he's sort of a cup player, you say, sort of.
The cup cricketer.
The cup cricketer.
Whenever he's
I mean,
available,
he's
though,
the biggest. He's the biggest sports badger. He loves sport.
Oh, knows everything.
He does absolutely everything.
So Pope to finish off here.
Popey going to bowl 4 straight through by the looks of things.
Fielded by Harrison. Deep.
In the game, Harrison.
Yeah.
It's a great view up here, isn't it? First time I've ever been up here. It's nice, isn't it?
Best view in the ground here.
Yeah, absolutely.
And a single taken by Barr. What do you think Bridge would be happy chasing?
Ooh, well, 3 down after 7 overs. I mean, like I said, these 2 players here are quite big wickets because they can sort of take a game away from you quite quickly. So, I mean, if they can get one of these and open and end up anything sort of below 140, 130 could be on the cards. But yeah, I'll be happy with anything between sort of 140, 160. I think it takes one person then, doesn't it, to come off and.
Yeah, it's the beauty of T20 cricket.
Yeah,
You just
absolutely.
one batter gets a score and you're in the game, aren't you?
Yeah, 2 big overs and you can always kill the run rate to a running ball sometimes.
Yeah.
I think that probably the difference in the last final that with Chilcompton with Hancock hitting 46 and Futcher 47, they had 2 good scores.
Yeah.
Where Chard probably only had Lee Brun with his 40, and then lots of chip-ins, probably why they finished just a little bit short. They didn't have that significant innings.
No, I think it's wickets in hand as well is quite key. So obviously getting 3 early ones helps our situation. So it'd be looking. I imagine Bath would look to try and take this quite deep here and capitalise at the back end of the innings.
Edge for 4. Or will we give him credit and say they open the face?
No chance. Absolutely no chance. Good ball from Callum. Still a bit of movement by the looks of it with that pink ball. Just running out to that edge. Yeah, a bit of swing there.
Yeah, definitely an edge as well.
Ollie Gribble not interested.
Yeah, it's too far away from it.
Ollie kept very well on Friday. Took a brilliant leg side stumping in the 16 smash.
No, he's a good little player, Ollie Gribble. Good batsman as well. When he's in, he's hard hitting. Very
Plays
nice.
good shots.
Yeah, plays some nice shots.
If he gets to go today, he'd be hoping to go a bit better than Friday.
Yeah,
Out to the first legal delivery of the game.
yeah, I
unfortunately.
did see that. Yeah, can happen. Well, bowl Popey.
Good shot to backward point for no run.
.51 for 3 then. Well, we're going to get our Bath correspondent back in a few overs' time, but at the moment it's been a bit of a bridgy commentary box. 8.1 overs in. Just happy to knock it around and not take too many risks, I suppose. What do you reckon's a good score then, Alex? Give me a figure.
Well, we were just saying, I think the situation Bridgely found themselves in 3 down quite early. I'm thinking, well, 140 is very chaseable, but yeah, these two guys, if they can sort of rebuild and take it quite deep, I imagine they'll be looking for something 160 plus. So yeah, I think these two are the big wickets really. If you can get one of these guys out now, it's a real good opportunity to keep them down to a low score.
Yeah, I think when I played against you in the quarter-final of the Baker Cup, Locke opened the bowling, didn't he?
Yes, I think he might have done.
Two's opening bowler on a Saturday normally?
Yeah, normally it's like he plays football, very good sound of football.
Right.
So
who's that for?
Bristol Manor Farm.
Oh, cool. Yeah,
So
yeah, I've watched them a few times. Yeah,
he's
yeah.
on loan from Froome, I believe. Froome? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, good standard.
So yeah, he's a good goalkeeper. So when football season comes around, he's off.
Hey, was he playing in the Dart? I went to watch Cribs versus Bristol Manor Farm the other night in the Bristol Derby. Would he have
Yeah,
played
well,
in
he
that?
may have done. Did he play in it?
Yeah, it all kicked off actually. Yeah, there's a bit of drama in that.
No, he's a very good goalkeeper, to be fair, and very good cricketer. So he's sort of our cup player. So he does basically plays all the cup games. So, but yeah,
Yeah, cool.
he loves it. So yeah, he's our twos opening bowler normally. So yeah.
So he's pretty good hands. Should be able to catch a ball.
Yes. Yeah. No, he has taken some good catches this time actually. Very acrobatic.
I think I'm going to have to get the team sheet up just to confirm.
Yeah.
It's going to annoy you now, isn't it, Harry?
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm a sad bugger. They're going to run back for 2 here. Cheeky Ollie Gribble, can they take him off? I think he actually missed the stumps. Gribbs took it well, but I think the bat was probably in. Yeah, this on the way back. I had a decent day out the other day. I went to Gloucestershire for the quarter-final of the One Day Cup, then up to Worcestershire to New Road to watch New Zealand tour game, and then come back via Cribs versus Bristol Manor Farm.
Busy.
Yeah, a bit of a sports badge. Yeah, you just got to watch as much as you can, haven't you? Worked out the geography up and back. Still deep fine leg, deep square, long on then. Nice bit of fielding. That's Singh, isn't it, a point?
Yeah, Harminder.
Yeah, I remember he whacked a few, played him in pre-season.
Yeah,
he likes it over Cal Corner, doesn't he?
He's had a very good T20 campaign, to be fair to him. He's really enjoyed the quick ball. So I imagine he'll open up and try and sort of take on the power play. So yeah, he's come off the back of a couple good scores really in the T20 competition. Got 80 in the semi-final last week, which was quite a good game.
Yeah,
of
good
cricket.
knock that.
Yeah, it was a very exciting game of cricket. So Bridgie ended up needing 14 off 3 balls, and I remember number 8 Chris Singleton hit 6-2-6 to win off the last ball. So yeah,
it was a bit dark. Oh, was that the one that was played at 2:30 in the afternoon?
that's right. Yeah,
There wasn't one you played a few weeks ago in the evening game that got very dark at the end. Was that the Baker Cup? Or
that
the
might have
Major
been the Baker Cup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So many games you played. Oh yeah, Sam Spurway went early, didn't he? Ilminster, that was a big wicket of Ilminster. He's a good player.
Yeah.
Ben Johnson as well. There's some good names in that Ilminster side.
Yeah, it was a good win. Very good win.
They didn't have JT Langridge wasn't playing.
No.
It's a bit of a help, I suppose.
We're now going to see spin for the first time with Matt Haberfield into the attack.
No respect, just charges down and smashes a full toss before. Can't bowl there.
Almost the first shot in anger, that, from Harry Ellison.
Yeah, Disha 3 for 59. Expensive 3 for. 6 wides again at 14.75 and over.
Yeah, it can happen at Bridgie. It's very small ground, so as a spinner, it's quite hard to gain any type of control. So
yeah, I think I can speak from experience on that. I don't think you whacked me around too much. I think Stu Butt just went outside off stump. I think you were happy to take me for singles.
Yeah.
And Stu Butt just went inside off stump and swept me to the short side, 35-yard sixes.
Yeah, it was a small boundary that day.
It's not always that small, is it?
No. It's pretty small everywhere, but on that day it was quite. Yeah,
I think once you were in, you started slog sweeping our seamer onto the roof. I think you just decided that was the way to go, didn't you?
Yeah, well, yeah, sort of decided to try and finish it as quickly as possible.
I think, yeah, it was. He was.
The bar was calling you, was it, Alex?
Yeah, bar was calling.
Much use of the feet there, stuck in concrete a bit, falling back, trying to open up and cut for one. Didn't really get any bat on that. Decent comeback after that 4 first ball.
Yeah, very good.
Oh, that's a almost a short long up because it was right outside the off stump. It's harder to smash that through the offside. Tried to do it too hard.
Matt tends to just skid it on, really. He's not the biggest turner of the ball. He'll sort of just try and bowl a good length and try and contain and bowl good dot balls. It's a good finish. Well done.
Brilliant comeback after the first ball.
If you're just joining us, the two of the probably key wickets, Jack Scribbins fell for a duck, Sam Young fell for 2. So a bit of trouble for Bath early on. These two rebuilding. Marshall was the opener. He's still there, 35 off 26. James Arney, the skipper, still to bat. Will Arney, of course, as well. Got some depth, Bath, but you'd say Bridgwater on top at the moment, wouldn't you? Halfway, 6-2 for 3.
Every day of the week, yeah. Very good for the boys.
We will get our Bath correspondent back on later. As Liam Dawson's at the wicket in the Somerset Hampshire game. There's some stories from Dawson's time at Go Taker. The commentator in the first minor cup final this morning was telling some stories about 20 years ago when he whacked a 14-year-old Liam Dawson for 3 sixes in a row. Watch that back on the YouTube. It's a lovely cover drive. That could go away for 4. Running around from mid-off. Yeah, good fielding.
Very good from singles.
Going to come up for 3.
Oh, he trotted for 3.
Yeah, very casual on the 3rd. Might have sprinted. Gribble thought he had a chance, but no. I can't think of many 16-year-olds who aren't playing in the county side. They get to play in county ground cup finals 3 days apart.
No.
But a decent 3 days of cricket is Ollie Gribble.
Yeah, very nice.
Club cricket game yesterday, of course, as well. Dry end to the season. Same area, but a little bit straighter actually. Mid-off can keep that to 1 run. Should give an update on the so much cricket going on today. Can't really keep up with it all. Somerset under-18s have got a crucial game. They're playing Warwickshire, the boys, the under-18s. Last time we checked, they were wow, 258 all out.
Somerset are?
No, this is Warwickshire. Really good effort from Somerset. 5 for James Theedham. Jimmy Theedham played Sanford's second team with him last year.
Oh, nice. I think we've got a Bridgie boy playing, Kean Roberts.
Yeah, he didn't bowl.
No, he can't bowl at the moment. He's got a slight ankle injury, I believe. So
okay. Playing as a batter only.
Playing as a batter, yeah.
Yeah, his dad's well known in the cricket circles around here, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, Archie Vaughan got 2 for. Jimmy Theeds 5 for 42. And Baker and Ollie Hurd both got 1 each.
Nice.
Some quality young names there. Some real talent in the Somerset pathway. So you'd back him to chase that down with Thomas reopening the batting off his 98 yesterday. Bit of confidence 7, yeah.
I came in, watched the under-16.
You were here, were you? Yeah, you could have commentated 2 of the 3 days, mate.
Happy. It was over quite quickly, wasn't it?
Yeah, yeah. Didn't have much time.
One shot.
His reverse slap.
Scoop over, yeah.
Well, I think, apparently that went viral because Bridgwater scored 1 boundary in the whole innings. Thomas Rue scored 3 fours in a row and then thought this is far too easily. I'll just switch to left-handed and left-handed pulls it over third man for 6. Sorry, yeah. Yeah, now top bloke, and then I went down to Waller's testimonial after that, and he's just sat with his dad, just sat in the armchair, just chilling out.
Nice.
Love the sport. I think they played 9 holes of golf at Vivery between them. James and Thomas here coaching and playing, and Dad commentating. Bit of golf, back to cricket. Love the game to the Rue family. As the Thomas family, there's only two families around. Quality Somerset cricketers. Yeah, we'll keep updates on that. We'll give you county championship updates throughout the day as well. But we've also got the intermediate final later on. So if you can come down, get down to Cooper Associates County Ground, Taunton, free entry. We'll be here till what, 6:30, 7 tonight, probably, won't we?
Yeah, I think so.
Plenty of dry weather coming, so a bit of a drinks break, but I've got to say, Bridgwater's still on top here.
Yeah, a bit of a partnership forming though, so it's quite a dangerous period, I think. It's gone for 48 this partnership, so they've rebuilt it quite well since the early couple of wickets. So
they've got a platform, haven't they?
Yeah, they've just sort of rebuilt it quite nicely here.
So the first T20 of the day, we saw Chilcompton Sports. This is the minor cup final. They won by 15 runs. They scored 169 for 4, so just for a bearing. Same pitch, same boundary dimensions, lower standard being the minor cup and being charged seconds, but 169 for 4. So that was, you'd probably say that was maybe about par. They won by 15 runs. Chard come close. So I think maybe Major Cup maybe expect slightly more runs for.
Yeah, it's
Nice Andy.
scoreboard pressure as well.
Yeah.
Back end of the second innings is always going to be on your mind, isn't it? So the lower we can keep it, obviously, is going to be crucial, really. Ellison's going to be the big wicket here. I feel he's
The
sort of
50
taking up
partnership
his
between
place
Harry
now.
Ellison and Jason Marshall.
As a 50 partnership came up with that last single.
Looking for 2. No, they're going to say no to that. Yeah, thanks to Alfie Ogborn for his brief seat on comms. He's off up to North Devon for a camping trip, catch up with some mates. I think we'll forgive him. He was enjoying watching James Vince get out. Said a few times, Alfie's got Vince in his back pocket. Not a bad first class victim, that. He's got, you know, having got me out 2 years ago, got James Vince out 2 years later, and now he's.
Yeah, you should mention
doing
it more,
right.
I reckon.
I know, he got big.
Right.
It was a good wicket.
It was great when he got it.
Proper cricket, wasn't it?
It was
Proper wicket.
actually managed to sneak out the office for 5 minutes, saw him take it, and I think probably the proudest man in the whole ground was his dad, who was in the players and family area, and all you could hear is him screaming and shouting about his wicket. And then when I saw him walking around the ground later, did you see Alfie's first wicket? And it was James Vince. So
Yeah, what a wicket.
Oh,
There you go, what a wicket. We were just talking about it.
dragged on.
Bails off. Stump's not moved too far. But
Drag on.
yeah, big breakthrough that. 76 for 4 now. And Bridgie 2s, I have to keep saying this is Bridgewater 2s, their second team. Phenomenal, really. They've done so well to get to the final. Now Bath, you know, you think surely they've got to be massive favourites, and the underdogs. Bridgewater 2s are doing really well. Bridgewater 1s, if you didn't realise, they were knocked out early, knocked out by Cleveland in the first round. Bridgewater 2s, fair play.
And what happened in the York Cup then, Alex?
I don't know, really. No, we had to, because obviously the 2s are in, well, we're in Prem 2 this year, so it meant that they qualified for the Major Cup. And I imagine, I think part of the rules are you're not allowed sides from both, well, teams from both the first and seconds in the same side of the draw. So the first team got put in the northern section of this competition. So we were heading up to Cleveland on a Monday night, and
Nice ground, nice place.
yeah, nice place. Yeah, quite a slow wicket.
Yeah.
Probably
Probably even more so in June when it had been wet for a while.
it was. We really struggled. I think we got turned over quite easily, to be fair, that day.
Yeah, you got out to Iraq Thomas just getting up here.
Yeah.
That's that Bailey Wiggins is there, New Zealand overseas.
Yeah, he was
Keeper
keeping
batting
wicket
it.
that day. Yeah. and
Yeah, he got a few
off,
runs against us in the semi-final.
Yeah, we struggled. I think
Good
yeah,
player.
they chased down 100 and something quite quickly.
Yeah, 1 by 9 wickets, 120 for 1. That Iraq Thomas hits a massive ball, to be
Yeah,
fair.
he does, doesn't he? Yeah.
I bowled 2 overs at him and I was just waiting for him to smash one back, and I thought, do I need the helmet when I'm bowling at him?
Yeah.
Fortunately, I think I bowled too slowly for him to whack it, so he took down the
Those sort
seam
of
as he
players,
said.
it only needs to be sort of hit 50%. It seems to go.
Yeah, he won the game with a massive 6 on the road off Dan Bingham, but didn't actually bowl particularly quick. I thought it'd be
Well, he trundles
Quick
in, doesn't he?
yeah, I thought it'd be a quicker bowler than that. Looking at him, bit of the Andre
He still gets
Russell
it down
thing.
quite nicely. I think, if I remember right, he only bowls for like 4 or 5 paces.
Yeah, that's what he did. Yeah, bowl first change against that.
All from the shoulder,
All
isn't
from
it?
the shoulder. It comes down at not a bad pace, but yeah, if you imagine if you sort of gave a bit more of a run up, you might be able to get it a bit.
They opened with that left arm spinner against us. Got a tactic in T20 cricket often these days.
If I still gets off the mark.
So, did all of these play Bridgie 2s yesterday? Comparing the scorecards.
Yes. A couple of guys played in the third team, but majority played in the second team, yeah.
No one who played 1s yesterday is playing
No.
2s in the T20.
So this is so we're not allowed to play
Yeah.
any first team players. That's out.
Yeah, given it. Yeah, talking to the umpire, he was umpiring with Graham Botham, Ian Botham's brother, on Friday, and we're having a bit of a joke. He's, you know, Botham umpiring from the Botham end, and he said, "Oh, can we name the Triscoffic the Belcher end?" So I get a name for me umpiring, but you know, quite cool. So he's umpired Ollie Gribble Friday and today. That was a pretty easy decision, isn't it?
Yeah, it looked pretty straight that. Just tried to work it to the leg side, clear the boundary on the leg side. Seems to be the smaller side.
That 50 partnership, both set batters gone. So
Yeah. And just like that, T20 cricket can sort of change in an over. You sort of get a partnership going, and all of a sudden, an over later, 2 new batsmen. So
Worth mentioning, this is a used wicket. Yes, it's a hybrid, but it was used on Friday, was used yesterday. The kids here Friday, the girls here yesterday. Now the men in the club cricket with 3 games today, so plenty of overs, plenty of traffic on it. It's not going to be as high scoring as you might think. Think of Edgbaston on finals day. They're never quite there. You see Sam Hain or Adam Hose get 100 off very few balls often in the group stages, but never as high scoring on finals day. Good single there on the offside. Bit of football touching the covers. Wickets really shared around. Seth Locke, the only man not yet to get a wicket.
Yeah, like I was saying earlier, we've got quite a few bowling options, so...
We're probably not going to see Stu Butt today, though, you wouldn't have thought.
No, unfortunately not. I think it could be quite useful at this wicket, though, to be fair, Stu.
Probably got a big job with the bat, though.
Yeah, absolutely.
You bat 3?
I think he'll bat 3, yeah.
I always think he could still play first team, to be honest with you.
Yeah, on his day, he can definitely play first team cricket. He's off the back of 192, so we'd like to think he's seeing it quite well at the moment. And yeah, so confidence should be quite high. So hopefully, yeah, he's our big wicket really.
Yeah,
if he can get it, Stu, he's the sort of player that can sort of win a game on his own on this side. So yeah, we've got quite a few power hitting players. So hopefully, if they get in, it's, you know, I'd like to think we can chase down any score really.
He did get a duck in the semi-final against Ilminster.
He got run out, didn't he? Yeah, he got by a bit of a barbecue. By Harmin.
Not as quick as he used to be. Harmin got 74. He's better stay there.
Sort of redeemed himself.
Well, just stayed out there because he didn't want to be near the wrath of Stu Butt. No, yeah, I've had to play against Stu Butt a few times. He does whack me around a bit, I've got to be honest. Sometimes struggles to know where to bowl to him.
No, yeah, he's a very good batsman.
PE teacher, of course, in Bridgwater.
Yes,
get many
so.
Kids into cricket.
Back to school tomorrow, I imagine.
Cool. I think he's got an alternative nickname of Mr. Trip. So,
Mr. School Trip, like, is it?
Yeah. So Chiltern have been very good with some of the work with the foundation with young leaders, and they've supported a number of our programs.
Oh, he's got him. Bowled him. Another wicket. And Bridgwater 2s are doing really well. Another bowled. And Bath. Wow. You've got to say they're really going to be struggling to get a decent score here. They're going to need the tail end of these to really bail them out. Sorry, carry on. Matt?
No, so I was saying with Mr. Trip that the Chiltern have supported with their young leader program, supporting a number of schools' activities and festivals here on the Cooper Associates county ground. And every time that the young leaders are here, Stu is there in the stands, being the bus driver. Any schools competition that children get to, Stu is there. So I think he ensures that he gets his fair share of cricket trips in. But yeah, a little bit of emotion there from Matt Haverfield.
There's some good celebrations. The first week it was a hell of a celebration.
Yeah, he got the celebration, Matt, actually.
Not quite on the Jack Brooks running around the outfield.
No, he needs to work on catching up him run to here, doesn't he, and run out of the stadium. I'd quite like to see that.
Yeah, well, saw Jack Brooks' wicket earlier. Very tame celebration by Jack.
Yeah, I think he's just knackered. End of the season, isn't he? He's done a lot of bowling this year. Had a kid as well, hasn't he?
Yeah, lack of sleep. I suppose
lot of driving.
The other day was like, I think I've had 12 hours sleep in the last week. Yeah, maybe it's not quite as easy as it's now got a used wicket here. There's a lot of pressure on the Arnie brothers here.
Yeah, really been impressed with Matt Haverfield. That first ball, bit of a full toss, smash for 4, and since then, not gone for another boundary. 2 wickets, impressive bowling. They're trying to cut him past. And they're seeing it sort of backward point, just can't beat him.
Yeah, he's just hung it out on that off stump, just outside off stump, haven't he? And no one's tried to take the risk of hitting across the line to him.
So did Mr. Tripp play first team yesterday? He wasn't in the seconds.
He played third team.
Did he?
Yeah.
What's that all about? That's not fair. That's not right. There's no way Stu Butt should be playing third team.
Yeah, in the last few weeks hasn't. He's slightly,
that's a joke. He's a first team cricketer. The man should not be playing third team. Was there a reason behind that?
Well, the last couple of weeks he's sort of struggled for a bit of form. So
Come on, what, he hasn't got 100 in a while.
yeah, well, he got 100 in the first game against Cleveland. Yeah, and to be fair, that if I'm being brutally honest, the whole second team, obviously being in Prem 2 this year, they're playing a real tricky standard, tough standard in Prem 2 for a second team especially. So, it was important to sort of play the guys who are a bit confident, a bit more confident, a bit more seeing it potentially slightly better than the players who are playing a decent standard cricket. Like hopefully today for Stu, that 193 might put them in a good place today, and obviously you've got the final tomorrow as well. So yeah, I'd like to think Stu's in some good form now.
There you go. It's nothing like dropping down to the thirds to get a bit of confidence. Whack a massive 100, nearly a double 100.
Yeah, you say he never got a double 100, so he was. I mean, you're not going to get much closer than that.
No, what was it? What was his dismissal? Caught 193. Was that long on? Do we know?
No, we were playing on the.
You were probably finished by the time you got out.
Yeah, we
watched
yesterday. So we were bowled out for 75, 76 yesterday against Foster.
Yeah, 76 all out in 20 overs.
And we were in a position where we should have won.
Weren't Foster 45 for 9?
Yeah, 45 for 9. The wicket was spinning quite a lot, so yeah, we bowled our 2 spinners at the top, and yeah, we were in a really good position. They were about 49 for 9, and the last wicket was the largest partnership of the game, and they ended up winning by 1 wicket. So
how quick did Jared Warner bowl?
Yeah, he can get it through, can't he? It was quite a slow wicket though. It wasn't really
not uncomfortable,
friendly.
not unpleasant.
No, it was okay. I mean, I wasn't out there for that long, so.
Well, no one was, to be fair.
No.
Charlie Charlton top scored 18.
Yeah, he's had a very good year, Charlie.
You were second top score with 9.
Yeah.
Watch his dismissal, reverse sweeping when you're 4-5 down.
No, we were only 2 down at this stage. I mean, the ball before it sort of pitched on leg stump, and it's gone over like 6th stump outside off, and I was like, wow, I need to do something different here. So I decided to go reverse sweep. They only had 1 point. I hit it straight to him.
You're regretting that now, but it was the right option, you're saying?
I think so. I mean, yeah, it's not great when you get out to it, but
no, I think this day and age it's more acceptable, isn't it?
Catch.
He's going to get no man's land.
Yes, he has. Oh, he did the hard work.
Before he had it.
Got 2 hands on it, sprinted, got the 2 hands, and then dropped it right at the end.
Andrew Skidmore, didn't it?
That could be crucial. Bit of a life.
Good luck.
The Arnold brothers. Yeah, I don't think they're going to get to enough score here. But Bath got some good bowlers. It'll be interesting to see.
Yeah, so yeah, it wasn't a great dismissal for myself, but I mean, yeah, look at the scores. I mean, look at the number 11 put on the high score. I think so.
18 not out. Yeah.
Is that the highest score in the match?
What I find out, yeah, him and Charlie Charlotte.
High score, yeah.
They've got 18. There's a 20 from Tom Borman, the opener. So he got 20 off 13 and 10 off 7. So the openers decided to just whack it.
So they were, I think they were about 30 without loss after 3 overs.
And Jared Warner's not an opening batter. I know Van Meeken's opened in the Weppel.
Yeah, I think he's opened the batting for Foster for the majority of their season.
Just
he can bat. He's a good batsman. So
yeah.
Yeah, I mean that was
Well, you also got Linton opening the batting. It's quite funny seeing the 2 pros opening the batting and the bowling.
He got 150 last week.
Yeah.
Normally Michael Coles opens the batting for us, but he had a nasty injury a couple of weeks ago off a quick bumper from Josh Shaw. So
he bowls even quicker again than Jared Warner, doesn't he? The 2 Gloucestershire seamers.
Yeah, that was a quick pitch that day. It was a hybrid wicket catch. Ooh.
When this thing's gone early though, can he catch this? He's chasing it. No, it's going to be 4 runs.
Yeah, it was a quick look at that. Hybrid. We got hybrids at Bridgwater this year.
Yeah, I think we played we played there.
Yeah, we might have done. Yeah. So put a bit more pace in the wicket.
Yeah.
So yeah, the quicker bowlers that come, especially if we're playing on quite a fresh one, it does get through a lot quicker than what we're used to. So yeah, the pace of bowlers, sort of come more into play at Bridgwater this year.
What I find bizarre about the scorecard really is, so the Foster number 11 we're talking about, 18 off 35 balls. You think, oh, he's clogged it, he's batted sensibly. He's at 2 6s.
Yeah.
No boundaries.
It was a really weird game of cricket, to be fair.
Has he just waited till it's in his slot and just gone for it? Short boundary?
Yeah, I can't really remember. The whole game seems a bit of a blur.
So there's reverse sweep we talked about before. That's going to be a great shot for 4. We've just seen him hit it in that same area for 4 right-handed. Now he's gone left-handed. Great shot.
Yeah, I would like to. I think mid-wicket should come into another point there. 5 overs to go. You're happy with them just taking one to deep mid-wicket. And that's sort of, yeah, it looks like Ali's going to another point here.
Deep squared. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd think mid-wicket just go into a 45 and allow them to sort of just allow the single into the leg
Does he
side.
now go outside off and paddle sweep? That
Yeah,
big gap
maybe.
behind square on the leg side. No, just take the one to deep cover. Still been impressed how he's bowled, even with those 2 boundaries.
Yeah.
He's got some
No, he's very good spell.
good dots.
4 overs, 2 for 22. Take that every day of the week.
Absolutely. Yep. Hampshire still 116 for 4. Liam Dawson's digging in. Hampshire struggling against a pretty weak Somerset bowling attack, if we've been honest, with all the injuries. Casey Oldham's been injured, of course. Alfie Ogborn's just been chatting with us. He's also injured. No Craig Overton, no Josh Davey. So to have Hampshire such a quality side and James Vince gone and to have 116 for 4 is pretty useful. I know Liam Dawson scored 100 and got 12 in a match a few weeks back. Well, back in July now, but we can bat number 7, and Nick Gubbins has got plenty of hundreds for Middlesex and Hampshire, but Somerset fans are fairly happy so far.
Singleton continues here.
Straight pull shot. Almost a flick for down the ground for 1 run.
It's a big 4 overs there for both teams here. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, big 4 overs here.
If you're Bath, you're looking to get a little bit of momentum, aren't you? Just to go into your bowling innings.
Oh,
good
he's had a
effort.
few close, hasn't he? In the thing, he's got near a few, not quite managed to get there.
Yeah, I imagine they're trying to look for about 140 here. So go at 10 to the last 4, and anything sort of below that for us is a win, I think.
It must be tricky because players move between the first and second. We talk about Stu Butt move between 2s and 3s, and you know to get your second best T20 11. Oh, he's bowled in. Another wicket. Wow, Bridgwater 2s are doing absolutely superbly here. That is another wicket to Chris Singleton. And the 2 brothers are now split up, and Bath, what can they do? Can they scramble to 120 maybe? 98 for 6.
You never know though.
7.
Pressure runs on the board. My own club, we got knocked out in the quarter-final against Bridgwater 3rd team, and we only posted 98 on the hybrid. At that point, it was very well used.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Bridgwater chased it down 7 down in the last over. So
Yeah, some of the low-scoring games are the best, aren't they?
a couple of wickets, bit of pressure, and you never know what's going to happen.
Yeah, scoreboard pressure in the finals is quite big, to be fair. So,
But as you, I think Bridgie would have bitten someone's arm off for this
absolutely.
at the start of the game.
Would Tim Rowles normally be playing for Bath first? And
yeah, he would be playing. I don't think he's played in the cup competitions this year especially like the T20 Cup.
because he couldn't make evening commitments, maybe.
Potentially, yeah.
And then they couldn't just get him in for Sunday
there's
final.
There's a couple first team players that aren't playing for Bath. You've got.
So I think I think what they do with Bath is I think their cup teams are 1s, 2s mix, and normally in the intermediate cup that's a 3-4s mix. So they sort of have. It's not the.
But less pros, less overseas, more locals.
But obviously still a very good side to get to the final.
I mean, yeah, they've still got some very good players in this side.
Yeah.
Yeah, just looking back through some of the previous scorecards.
I think the Midsummer Norton games when Jack Scrivens got 100 off 30 balls.
Of course, Matt Caddywold, we might have back on comms.
well
That's
bowled.
weekly. Might have him come back on comms shortly, but he's injured, so he's played in previous rounds. But
Yeah, so back to your second team, third team question. I think everyone in this side has played 13 cricket this season.
oh wow, on a Saturday at some point.
Saturday at some point. Maybe bar Matt Haberfield, but everyone else has played 13
Is that because he's chair? Paul Rank.
Yeah, pulled rank. No, to be fair, Matt's probably been our best bowler this year for the twos, so yeah, he's deserved to keep his place. But yeah, I think everyone everyone's played 13 cricket. Harminder's played a couple of first-team games in the last few weeks.
Top of the order.
No, he's been batting at 7 for us in the first team.
Probably a bit harsh for the way he plays.
It's quite hard. I don't like bringing players up if they've scored runs opening the batting and then batting them at 7. But it's quite.
You don't want to upset the top 5 of the first team.
Yeah, it's just quite hard because
it's tricky when you've got quite a settled top 3, 4, haven't you?
Yeah, we've got quite a settled top 4, and it's to sort of break into it. You have to be doing something special. So, Harminder's obviously deserved the first team call up a few weeks back, and unfortunately weren't able to sort of give him a proper opportunity. But yeah, he's been awesome for the second team in the T20 competition for sure.
Change of bowling looks like Scott Clapp coming in. Specialist death bowler here, Alex?
Well, he goes to lots of variations, as Clappy. So you'll see quite a lot of out the back of the hand, leg spinners, off spinners, and then just seam up delivery. So I imagine he'll go to
liquid all sorts.
Yes, he'll go to those quite quickly.
Well fielded that.
We talked about him a lot. So he had a lot of ball action. Talked about his batting.
Almost a yard either side, and that's 4, isn't it?
Agreed.
That's the 100 up for Bar. I think minimum they'll be wanting another 20, and I think they'll snap your hand off now for another 30.
Ben Warren wants a shout out for former Middlesoy man Scott Clapp. The Middlesoy get everywhere. Although commiserations to Ben Warren, he's in a bit of a sad mood, bit of a sombre mood this morning after their relegation. Ben's going to be signing for Wemden for next season. Get him a spot in the third team. Oh, it's a massive swing.
Yes,
big old heave.
That looked like it was out the back of the hand, so that's what Clappy sort of goes to.
It is. A little bit of bounce as well.
Not related to Jordan Clapp, who I play against for St. Chess, I don't think.
No.
Ben reckons they're all big family. So many relations in Somerset cricket. Common surnames, but now they're back of the hand slower. Can they push for 2? That's that kind of shot in between deep mid wicket and long on. Yeah, good run.
Yeah,
comfortable in the end.
Oi.
I said that, I think he's in. Direct hit, I think he's in. No, Bridgwater, calm down, he's in.
Yeah, I'm saying in as well.
Yeah, if you're saying in, then okay, yeah, confident. Good bit of fielding, don't get me wrong.
It's close, but I'm going in.
There was always 2 there.
Umpire was in a good position.
Slid his bat in.
Yeah, he's in.
Yeah. Good throw, mind.
Yeah, in.
Didn't have much of the stump thrown up properly, just clipped the top of the bails.
Comfortably in. Comfortably in.
No dissent, please.
No.
Oh, Ben showing the big screen on replay just to make it clear. Get in trouble for doing that on Friday when there's a controversial decision. Oh, he's gone well outside the off stump. Well played, actually. Beating the man on the 45. Don't need to run those, chaps. Why are they still running? That's always 4 runs.
Quick outfield.
Yeah. Still saying Bridgwater will be favourites here, but Bath could they take a bit of momentum if they whack a few quick runs in the last 14 balls or so. They suddenly take a bit of momentum into the bowling and fielding.
So obviously Singles is going to bowl out, I'd imagine. 2
Yeah.
for 11 off 3. I imagine they go back to Harrison Hamley.
Yeah.
2 off 10.
Yeah, you can't
So you can
not bowl
finish with
after
them
2 off
too.
10. Oh, that is a pretty filthy back of the hand slower. Fully just down the ground for 1 run to long off.
At the moment, they've managed to pick the variations so far, haven't they?
Yes. Yeah.
They've picked them, but not always capitalised, are they? We've got a 2, a 4 and a 1.
Yeah, it's one of those at the moment where he's bowling a different ball every single time, so you can't really get yourself set either.
Looks like another off the
Oh,
pace.
Shupat sort of dived past that one. Didn't actually matter in the end. It was 1 run either way.
I wonder if he's doing that for the cameras. I think Deep Extra had that more than covered.
Well, I try and coach the kids to just narrow those angles, and if you can, it's not fake fielding, which they're trying to clamp down on in Test cricket particularly, but just get that dive in and make them hesitate and maybe not run just in case. Ben Green's into his 10th over for Somerset. Tidy figures, 1 for 33 off 10. He's come in. No Lewis Goldsworth in Somerset 11 today. New George Bartlett wouldn't be playing. He's off to Northampton next year. Former Bridgie man, of course. Well, current Bridgie man, you could say, really. To the youth presentation on Friday night with Alfie Osborne. Sad to see George depart these shores. Be going to join his mate Ollie Sale at Northants next year. But yeah, Gabbins is 42 not out, Dawson's 15 not out. If you're at home, you should be probably double screening really. Somerset Hampshire on one screen, us on the other. I should read out some comments really. I'm sure there's some random YouTube comments that are asking for shout outs.
Has Mike from the museum.
Oh.
Has Mike got in?
How many times he messaged us today? Hello Mike. He was cross at me because I turned my phone off while I was fielding and batting yesterday. I didn't have my phone in my
Mike
pocket.
would definitely be watching one of the streams.
Both, I'm sure. Yeah, he told me off because I hadn't told him over the
brilliant guy, Mike, with how he runs a museum and very supportive of our foundation programs. So next week Tuesday, Walkers and Talkers.
Yeah. Is it Andy Caddick?
I think it's Andy Caddick next one.
I believe so. Yeah, plenty of highs from Mike.
I'm sure there'll be plenty of interesting stories shared by Mr. Caddick.
Oh, Mike's doing updates in the comments of the Somerset game as well. Tommy Abel's having a bowl. That's good news for Somerset fans. Barely bowled all year. Bit of an injury. Him and Tom Lammonby. Somerset have really missed having those, well, not part-timers, but just occasional options just to change it up. Tom bowling the 47th over is massive for Somerset for the last 3 games.
It's like a partnership breaker, isn't he,
yeah.
Abes?
Charging in.
As Matt Callywell's come back, I'm going to pass over so we can get a bit of a Bath perspective here just for the end.
Yeah, good thinking. Thanks to Matt Council. Great work he's done. Top man from Huntsville.
What a bowling from Bridgie twos, eh?
Yeah, impressive, yeah.
Very. Yeah, they must be buzzing with this score.
Yeah, they'll be happy here, I reckon.
Scramble to it. Oh, I think about the hesitation. If they'd gone straight away, I reckon they might have got there. They hesitated, they didn't go, so I think it's sensible to not in the end. If you've got any doubt, don't go. I've been run out too many times this year in these T20 matches.
Yeah, what are your Bath thoughts at the moment?
So I've just been down.
Oh yeah.
And so who was at the crease? Must have been Harry Ellison,
Marshall.
Yeah, Jace, and James wanted 150.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
it's a big score on a huge wicket.
So I think.
Oh, Ollie Gribble's caught him behind. He's gone. Left-hander.
Harry Allen.
Ollie Gribble, good take, stood up to the stumps. Bath in real trouble.
Yes. So yeah, so James wanted 150. I don't think he's going to get anywhere near that.
115 maybe.
Yeah, 115. But yeah, Will Arney at the other end got 65 for the twos yesterday, 2 skipper. So a few lusty blows.
Is Will Arney the lad from Exeter Uni?
Correct. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think I did Exeter Uni trial. I did my PTC down there for a year, and I'm sure I did some nights out in Exeter Uni trial.
Yes.
His brother at uni as well?
James, no. So James is actually a farmer.
Oh, so Will must have finished uni by now, has he?
Will's finished, yeah. He just went over to Australia, played for a club called St Kilda in Melbourne.
Yeah, that's a good club, St Kilda.
Yeah.
What team do you play at there? What grade do you play?
Ooh, 4th grade, I think. Which, well, considering how many teams St Kilda have.
That was Shane Warne's club, I think.
Correct, that is. So yeah.
So
yeah. We met up with him in Melbourne. Went to Adelaide with Scriv. Yeah, met up with Will in Melbourne, and he was loving it.
Oh, wicked. So he's now twos captain.
Yes.
For Bath. Won't ever play ones?
Oh, he's played a few games. He's played a few games for the ones. Yeah.
Didn't mind calling up your skipper.
Yeah, it hasn't happened this year. But last year he's definitely played a couple of games, 3 or 4. Played against Penzance in the Nationals this year.
Yes, good side Penzance, and they got a bit of money. They get people down there for holiday weekends, don't they? They get some pros.
I think in the round before you guys.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a quid or 2 floating around in there.
I think we lost to Bridgie. I was playing for Sanford the last 2 years. We lost to Bridgie.
That's right. We had a bowling attack of Will Williams and Alfred Ogborn.
Yeah, and I opened the batting against him.
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
I got 2 off 24 balls. Will Williams couldn't get me out. He got Sam Payne, Alex Davies, and Dom Sibley out the week after me. He couldn't get me out, and Alfie got me out instead. Yeah, that 2 off 24 is one of my
I think
more
Buddy
famous.
scored some runs that day, didn't he?
Yeah, he whacked me around.
Yeah. He likes it against you.
Yeah, just can't get the bugger out. I took the mick when I bowled at him earlier this year. He just stood outside off and bowled at middle stump, and he just slogged me for 6. But yeah, no, Will Williams, what a pro, what a guy. So incredible, really, to see him just, turning up on a Sunday hungover, most of the 21 cricketers, and he's just there warming up, serious pro. So could that be a stumping? Yes, it's been given. Ollie Gribble, what a few days he's had. Caught behind, stood up a minute ago, now a stumping.
Nelson.
Oh, what a wide.
Gribble will be fuming after getting battered in the youth final on Friday.
That's awesome glove work.
Yeah, Clap is...
Yeah, Clap going to his variations is very good, to be fair.
The wide variation here we talked about,
well.
yeah, it worked. That's great work from Gribb. Squash player, very good squash player. I was up at the Commonwealth Games in Birmingham watching squash with him. Was it last year? I should know. Yeah, top lad, but he's improved a lot the last couple of years. Playing extra twos for the last few years. A couple of games in the extra ones in the Devon Prem, now the A Division. Gone up to Bridgie, played for Bridgie twos and Taunton School. Done a lot of work with Trez over the winter helps. I mean, you can't find anyone better than Marshall Scothick to coach you back.
No.
So. Bit of glove work, I suppose. Trez knows how to keep, doesn't he? So might have picked up a few bits from him. But.
No, very impressed with Ollie Gribble. He's had quite a good year, I think. He's played second team cricket. Made some good scores.
Might have to give his dad a text. He's normally watching every game. Devon over 60s player, Mark Gribble.
Yeah.
Or was it over 50s? I'll get in trouble if he's... Yeah, must be over 50s.
Oh, yeah.
I'll
That
be
would
in
be
trouble.
touchy if he ain't over 60s. Another variation.
No, there's never two there.
Yeah, get Will on strike.
Anything above a run of ball here, really. I think Bath will be trying to get 120. There's only 4 balls left. So, yeah.
Yeah, they'll take 120 from here.
Yeah.
Right, good having a bat. Team game, isn't it?
For sure.
Might be your only chance to play at the Cooper Associates County Ground. I suppose some of the Bath lot might have rather played at the Seat Unique Stadium in Bristol, but...
Ah, no. No.
Buzzing to have the opportunity and give all 11 a go.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, that's a beauty.
what ball.
Him. Bridgwater 2s, what an effort.
That is a serious effort.
Bath 114 all out. Bath first team this is, well, you know, officially. And Bridgwater 2s will be more than happy. He said he wanted 150, then we said maybe 115, didn't he?
Yeah, yeah, exactly, yeah.
14 all out.
Definitely 30 runs short.
No, that's awesome from the boys, that. I don't think they could have asked for anything better than that. That was awesome.
Right, we're going to have about a 10-minute break and we'll be back to talk you through the second innings. We'll go and get a quick bite to eat and a drink and then we'll be back for another 20 overs.
Good afternoon. If you just joined us here at the Cooper Associates County Ground for this Somerset Cricket Foundation Finals Day, kindly sponsored by Somerset County Sports. The final match this afternoon around about 4 will be the intermediate cup final between Uphill Castle and Castle. Don't forget the standard bar is open for refreshments and is located in the Marcus Scottish Pavilion. Please welcome back onto the field your umpires Jason Melcher and Stephen Pittman, and Bath Cricket Club led by their captain James Arning. Your opening batsmen were Bridgwater, Harminder Singh and Scott Clark. Bridgwater require 115 runs to win. To open the bowling for the Marcus to the stoppage pavilion end, Harry Allen.
Well, welcome back to the Cooper Associates County Ground, where we're just getting back underway with a wide first ball. Bit of spin for Bath to start the innings. My name's Harry Everett. We had about 6 commentators for the first innings. Most of them gone off to see their mates or get some food and drink. So just me, Alex Eklund's going to join me for the Bridgwater perspective. And we might have a Bath voice later on, and Matt Council might come up again. Give us a flavour, different angles. But yeah, if you're just joining us, this is the Major Cup T20 final. We've got the intermediate, the major and the minor here today. Bath, bit of an underwhelming first innings. This is Bridgwater's second team who going to get a boundary here behind the square down to the Ian Botham stand. 114 all out Bath scored, and Bridgwater here, their second team. Alex Eklund, pretty excited for this opening partnership. Well,
Yeah, well, 5 wides is handy, isn't it?
well, exactly. Yeah.
Take them every day.
Nice way
It's
to
a
get
long way
you.
up the steps. Cool.
Yeah, I bet. I took the lift, and the lift took you to the wrong floor that was locked, and then ran up all the stairs. We'll get fit up here. And we've also got another man talking about being fit. Yeah, gutted to be unable to take the field for Bath today.
Yeah, it's a tough watch from the sideline, it must be said.
Could that be a catch? Yeah. Great catch. That is good celebration. Nearly in ran to here. 9 slapped it straight to extra cover. Clapp's got to go for a duck. We saw those 5 wide, but no runs off the bat yet.
Yeah, what a start. Harry Allen 2 weeks ago took a 5 for opening the bowling for the 2s. So he's used to this role. But yeah, what a great start.
Yeah, good catch that from Harry.
Yeah, it sort of went reverse cut, didn't he? Diving. Oh, and there's been a wicket at Hampshire. The Jizz Bowl. Shoaib Bashir put my fancy team this morning. Big decision. Liam Dawson's still there on 18 not out, but key breakthrough. Nick Gubbins, quality opener. Batting number 3 for Hampshire today. He's gone to Bashir, and Bashir's 5th over. Looking like he's going to bowl a wicket maiden here as Hampshire 135 for 5. Serious effort from Somerset against Hampshire, one of the top 3 teams in County Championship Division 1.
Short bat. This is the wicket. Man in form.
Wow. How do you compare third team
Well,
under 90s to
our
Bath?
third team actually finished second, which meant they would have been promoted to Whipple Somerset.
Oh, wow.
Because our second team got relegated, it means they can't go up. So
That's a serious
Oh,
effort.
because Bridgwater 2s have been Whipple Somerset next year. They can, so if Bridgwater 2s have stayed out, Bridgwater 3s, and all 3 Whipple divisions could have had Bridgie teams.
they could have done.
That would have been phenomenal.
That
So
was
I mean,
insane.
so the standard of cricket in the third team is still pretty strong. So you're not
Yeah.
dropping down many leagues. So 193 in the
Yeah,
Premier
fair
League
play, I
is,
didn't know.
is still pretty decent. So
So if you'd strengthened Bridgwater 2s a bit more, you could literally have had 3 clubs in the Whipple. That'd been
yes,
incredible. That would have to be history.
Yeah, surely no one else has done that.
Well, I'm pretty confident when I say that the third team are the highest third team in the whole country in terms of the ladder, the pyramid.
Yeah, got to be. Well, fourth tier, effectively, isn't it?
Fourth tier, yeah. So
It could have been third. That's mental. Yeah, that passed me by yesterday. Because a few of the Bridgwater lads came down to watch Wemden Saints, a game I was playing. I think your scorer come down because your game finished so early.
yeah.
What an ideal finish, though, eh?
Yeah.
On the last game of the season.
Go to the bar or go.
If you got over the line, that's a perfect sort of finish.
Oh, that is phenomenal. No, I didn't realise that. Fair play. So yeah, you like if you go to Australia and say, I play third team back home. Well, actually, that could be the same as you know. There's a lot of first teams that play in leagues far below.
Yeah, I mean they're playing first teams every week. So yeah, they're
Probably playing against overseas cricketers, I guess.
Yeah, potentially. I'm not sure if there's many overseas, but there's definitely some good players in that league. So they're playing the likes of Minehead first team. You've got
Yeah, come up, didn't they?
yeah.
Who's the other team that come up then? If Bridgie Threes couldn't and Minehead did, but Long Sutton were top two for a while,
Long
weren't
Sutton
they?
were top. I believe they might have missed out on top position. I mean, they were top for like 17 weeks. I believe they might have lost today.
Is it called Somerset Premier League? Or is League right?
If you go to
I'll get back to play cricket.
yeah, just go to Bridgwater. Play cricket.
Yeah, that's what you just read, didn't it? It's the only way. Mindful. Let's go Bridgie third. Winscombe yesterday, wasn't it?
Yeah, and then if you click on the
There we go. Somerset League Prem.
Cool,
Here we go.
398 for 4.
Yeah, so Long Sutton
Long
came
Sutton,
second.
Yeah.
And they will go up
So okay, we've missed out
by 2 points.
2
Yeah.
points. But maybe that's because we weren't able to go. I'm not sure how it worked. But there was a situation where we could have finished second. But Long Sutton were top, so Long Sutton and Minehead are.
Yeah, Minehead have yo-yoed a bit, haven't they, between Weffel,
Yeah.
Somerset, and the Somerset Prem. Stu Bratt just falling out the crease a bit, trying to get that through the covers. The key man, they will probably expect Ollie Gribble to bat 4.
Yeah, well,
Seems
so
very
open
aggressive
with
there.
Scott Clapp, which he's a bit of a power hitter. So
That's your pinch hitter role,
pinch
isn't it?
hitter,
Yeah.
yeah. So they've obviously tried to give him a role to open the batting and sort of go in and get a quick 20, 30. Obviously that hasn't worked out, but I'm not sure that might have just pushed everyone down position in the top 5 or 6. So I imagine, yeah, Ollie Gribble will come in 4 potentially. We've got the likes of Ali Witts, who's a big hitter. Callum Pope hits a long ball. So yeah, they can all bat in their own right. So yeah, it just needs someone to get in here and take it deep.
That's a lovely cover drive. That's Stu Bratter's best. Behind square for 4. Don't need to run those, Stu. Never played county stuff, did he, Stu Bratt? So Bridgwater first team would be the highest.
Yeah.
One of those quality club cricketers.
When he's in, he's a very good player. He can score runs very quickly. He'd be up for this, absolutely.
Yeah. I'm sure he's played it before in the previous cup final, hasn't he? But
he's playing there tomorrow as well. So.
yeah, to do the 2s. Yeah, I was talking about that earlier, wasn't I, about who's playing 2s and 1s. So off today's Bridgie seconds, who's going to play in the Bridgie 1s Bay Cup tomorrow?
So Stu's our captain.
Yeah. Harinder Singh?
Harminder's playing. So we have Chris Skidmore.
Yeah.
Charlie Sharlin's playing. I'm playing. Max Toohey from the first team.
Pearson Taylor?
Pearson Taylor's playing.
Stu Bratt's gone!
Chopped on.
What a breakthrough that is. We're saying how big a wicket he is. He's on to 5. He played that lovely square drive for 4. Jim Bowles has gone back. Oh, a little bit of a nibble.
Yeah.
They're giving him a send-off. He's nibbling back. There's a bit of feistiness to this.
Yeah, James will be fired up for this.
Oh, wow. That is a big, big wicket. Ollie Gribble, young man. He got a duck here on Friday. We picked him up. Him and a man round. 2 of the quality players. 2 of the best under-18s in the county. 2 early wickets in the under-16 and the under-19 finals day.
That's a big wicket.
Yeah, Ollie Gribble fell early. What can he do differently batting number 4?
Yeah, 7-8 overs of Stu there would have really got us close. So yeah, it's a big wicket. So now we're sort of having a rebuild for 5 or 6 overs there. Trying to put a partnership together.
Landrew Skidmore play tomorrow?
Yeah. Not tomorrow. No.
Which kids? No, one of the
Callum
2.
Pope will play tomorrow. Seth Locke will play tomorrow.
Seth Loxton played all 3 teams this year, hasn't he? First, seconds and thirds.
He hasn't played any first team cricket.
Well, I suppose tomorrow would count, wouldn't it?
We get tomorrow, obviously, in
first team T20, yeah. Right, Ollie Gribble's got a slip in place. He's got a deep square leg. James Arney, brother Will, we were talking about earlier. Right arm seamer. What a lovely shot that is, but straight to point for no run. Similar area to where Stuback just hit that 4, but couldn't quite pierce the gap.
Yeah, I went down and spoke to a couple of the lads at the break, and they were saying it's quite skiddy. It was nipping around with the new ball, so yeah, it's quite a crucial first 5 or 6 overs.
Yeah, it did a bit. The Friday final, I was commentating on, James Travers really got to swing and move a bit, set the Saints opening bowler. And Ford from Bridgie side as well was getting a bit of swing, a bit of movement. As I said, this pitch had a lot of action, but as dried out the last few days, Friday it was a bit greener, a bit of sun yesterday during the women's games. It's dried out a little bit for batting, but it's not going to be easy to bat on. Never easy to chase in a cup final either.
No.
That's a big cover drive for 4. What a glorious stroke that is. That's probably the shot of the match so far, actually. Spinner smashed through the covers for 4.
Releases some pressure.
Mark Gribble wants me to keep ruining his son's mullet. Kiss and chat. It says the live feed is excellent. So there you go. Nice to have some positive comments.
Lovely.
Off spin. That's over pitch. No, I don't think that's out. The belt just says no chance. That looked like a dip in low full toss, but this maybe tried to hit that too high.
A bit,
I think he did. Got Shoaib Bashir by an off spin for Somerset, and then we've got Weppel cricket here. Well, not Weppel cricket, but Weppel cricketers in the major knockout cup final. If you're just joining us, Bridgie 2s against Bath 1s. Nearly a good bit of fielding, couldn't quite get there. Harry Allen, the off spinner, diving across. Some good athletes in this Bath side.
Yeah.
Side.
You got both Arnies, class in the field. Harry Allen, exceptional. Big Charlie Rustell, first slip, agile as can be. Absolute bucket hands.
Yeah. You can carry a couple of passengers if you've got 9 who are running around.
Sam Young long on.
Yeah.
I've seen him drop a couple.
Oh, a couple hundred.
Surprised he's there, to be fair. I thought they'd try and hide him. Hide him in the field.
Or Campbell, the Kiwi overseas, he's a good fielder as well. But one to look out for is Louis Brown, because when his missus isn't here, he's very laid back, very lazy in the field, but she's here today, so he's a changed man in the field. Changed man when she's there.
Gribble's tried to switch it, reverse sweep that over the backward point on the short third fielders. Not got the wide. That ball would probably have been better for the shot he just tried to play. Young steaming in between overs. Sam Young, that is, yes, he's the man who opened the batting for Somerset in the One Day Cup with Steve Davies. Not this year, but he's got a big strap on his finger.
Yeah.
He does that for show, doesn't he? Nothing wrong with it.
That's like we get fined for every single bit of support or plaster or tape we have on a Saturday. We'll have a massive fine for the amount of bands you can use there. DJ on fire. Some banging tunes we've had all over the weekend. Quality few days here at the Cooper Associates County Ground. Do remember we're live on Facebook as well as YouTube. You can watch it back afterwards. No, plenty of the players on show will be.
Back to Youngie, I heard you're interested in Meccas.
Me?
Yeah, apparently, Bridgie.
Well, he thinks he can sort of just pick and choose.
Yeah,
who he plays
yeah.
for,
He said that Bridgie ran him up.
Well, no.
You don't need him.
He'd have your spot forward. Is that?
Yeah.
You can't have him knocking you out the side.
No, he likes to make himself feel good, feel like people want him. Bridgie aren't interested.
That's a cracking shot, back foot punch and Gribble. Behind deep cover, just in front of the point for 4. No, talking to people who might take your spot.
Gribble.
Yeah, give him a couple of years. Another wicket keeper bat number 4 today. Under pressure, mate.
Yeah, back to Sam. You know, he's obviously a very good cricketer, so don't want to take out too much of it. But no, he's had a very good year for Dorset as well.
How many runs has he got? He hasn't mentioned it before.
Well, he scored near on 900. To be fair, he's bottled 1,000 runs in
Yeah.
the season. And I was going to mention it. Well, I am mentioning it. So yeah, he really struggled the last game. He only needed like 50 odd runs, and yeah, just the pressure. I think he was a different player.
Yeah, he's been bigging it up for a couple of weeks now.
You just got to not look at your individual stats.
Well, you need it. So he's been whacking it, red ball cricket, white ball cricket all year, and then the last innings where he needed about 50 to win,
Oh.
50 to get to 1,000. Just I don't know, went in the shower.
I think of Nick Compton a few years ago for Somerset when he flying out the traps. I think he got there like 2 days into May, or that thing about getting 1,000 runs in April. The first 1,000 in the championship.
No, he's no, but Sam's a very good player. Very good player.
Nick Compton, he didn't have a very good time against us in the national quarter final.
Yes, I remember that.
Yeah. George, who's our 12th man today, first ball.
Shot Ollie Gribble. I think it'll be one deep cover.
That was the year.
Oh, they're
you
going
won
for
it.
two.
Go for 2. Yeah, good. Right,
That was
nice.
the year you won it?
Unbelievable year. It was a 2-month stag do. It was class.
We went and played the Lords as well, didn't
Yeah,
we?
played Lords against the
That's
FCC.
today, isn't it?
That might be.
Is it the Village Cup? Oh,
This is the national.
Sorry, the
knockout.
national
Yeah.
knockout's not today. I think the national village is today at Lords.
So if you
So-
win it, you play the MCC. at
So,
Lords, don't you?
because it was the year after COVID, it was at
That is quality.
That's a grab.
Ollie Gribble's got to go.
Let's talk about Sam.
Yeah, cursed it.
Yeah.
Driving from extra cover. Good bit of fielding that. Bridgwater second 11. Lost some early wickets here. 3 down now, with just 23 on the board.
This was quite a similar situation that Bath were in at the same sort of stage. Obviously, they had that partnership between.
Yeah, Bath with 23 for 3. And guess what? Bridgwater 23 for 3.
So
Could you be anyone similar?
yeah, it's quite a big 10 overs here. Sort of. Obviously, they had quite a nice rebuild to 70 odd. So
Yeah, 76 for 4. The next wicket fell on the 12 overs. You've got to rebuild when you're 3 down early.
Yeah.
Yeah, so go on, go back to you.
So yeah, so we played the final at Wormsley because of the COVID.
Lovely ground.
Yeah, played San Diego Town, top side from Derbyshire. Yeah, we sort of blew them away really. Got 200 or 220 maybe. Bowled them out for 100, 110, 120, and then we played the MCC at Lords a week later. But normally you play the final at Lords.
Yeah.
So.
You're
yeah,
gutted the 1 year you do it.
Yeah, but I think it made the atmosphere a bit better.
How many were watching, do you know?
Oh, I'm not sure. But it made it certainly, like, Wormsley obviously was packed all the way around, whereas at Lords, it'd be a bit more spread out.
Yeah, I think that tight, small ground feel with, you got
Andy.
before. Minder Singh, handy for Minder. He's going to get 4 for it, I think he is, yeah. No, I know what you mean about that smaller ground. You get people packed in. Like, I never played in the Village Cup before, but we got to the national round and went to Horsepath in Oxford. And such a small ground, all cramped in. They had like 300 people watch it. But I don't want to play high enough cricket to have that many people watching. And I went to take a catch and you landed on deck chairs, dive on the boundary. There's so many people there. Like.
We're quite lucky at Bridgwater because it's such a small ground and we get so many people.
Oh
support us.
your atmosphere's fierce.
Yeah, it's
You have I'm not sure, you might have a cider festival up in the top left. Do you still have that? Is it a cider festival?
Well,
predominantly.
Yeah. Every day is a cider festival.
Yeah, I was down there third man, and honestly, just relentless. You just got to laugh though, hadn't you? You got to laugh. Egg them on a bit. They're having a good time.
Yeah. I think that's how I felt in Oxford.
I think I just dropped Smeed as well.
Oh no.
Yeah.
How many did he get?
Oh no, like 18 in the end.
That's all right then.
And then it was off of Paul Mutchell, and he's not exactly going to be like, oh, it's all right, mate. He let me know about it. So yeah, and then going down to the beer corner, as I'll call it.
Yeah,
for more.
Some moments in front of the crowd, you don't want to get on the wrong side. After tea, it's you're fielding. It's you do something. No. And if you drop a catch or something, they'll let you know about it.
Got to be done, isn't it?
But yeah, we're lucky sort of to have that sort of many people come and watch us. Creates a really good atmosphere.
I'm surprised there aren't more high-scoring games at Bridgie. I feel like there should be 300 scored most weeks, but it doesn't seem to be.
Yeah, well, I think every side sets out to score 300, and then they sort of get, a bit of, I don't know what the word is, but sort of false sense of security, a bit of
overly confident.
Overly confident.
Catching extra cover. the other end, extra cover was there where that would have been. That
I'm
would
pretty
have
sure
been
he just moved
Just moved back,
that
yeah.
ball just to sort of try and get out the over, and if he was where he was, he would have caught that.
But then Wood Singer played it differently, you never know.
Who got runs for you in the semi-final for the twos?
So Singh got 80.
Yeah.
He's been our man in form in this competition. Ali also got a 70 as well. So we chased
right.
down 230. Obviously at Bridgie,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
happened quite easily. But yeah, these two were the guys that scored the majority of our runs that day.
But do you think that makes a big difference though? You think most of these games are played in the evening? The fact that you play on Sunday afternoon,
Yeah.
a bit dry, a bit higher scoring?
Definitely, yeah, I think the
Flatter.
evening games are quite toss dependent, aren't they? I think
Yeah.
if you can sort of bat first
Yeah.
before the light sort of,
Even with a pink ball, the
even
dark.
with the pink ball, I think the light can go quite quickly, especially if the weather's not great. So batting first is quite important in the sort of evening games. So obviously here is slightly different. Obviously Bridgie won the toss and bowled, for example. So
Oh,
That's a drop catch. It was
oh, keep his own, keep his own.
There's no run there. That should be
it's
out.
out.
No.
it's a great dive.
Ooh, I think that is a good dive. Yeah. Credit.
Close.
Well, I'm the
Yeah,
neutral here, so
we'll be looking on the
never
replay.
seen
no,
Ali
no
with the
feistiness from you two there.
Never
I
seen
think that's a very good dive. The throw was okay. It's a drop catch first of all. Let's take it down. Then
Yeah.
Mid-on's come round well. Mid-on's done well there. The throw's double bounced.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
he's in. If the ball had bounced once, he might have been alright because it double bounced. It took a bit more pace out of it.
Nah, he was in.
Cleanish. Oh, he didn't gather it quickly, did he? If he took
No.
that a bit cleaner and quicker, keepers fumbled that a little
Great
bit.
dive.
Is he in?
That is, yes.
Oh.
That's as
Great
full
dive.
stretch of dive as you'll get. That's Steve
Close.
Smith-esque. That's a standard of cricket. Yeah, so the semi-final, we're talking about Scott Clapp, the pinch hitter. He faced 3 balls and flipping it was all action. 4, 6, bowled. Well, caught George Hayward, bowled Ben Johnson. So 10 off 3. Aminder Singh got 74 or 45. Stu Butt got a duck. So he struggled in the last 2 rounds of this comp. And not playing. Is Alistair Witts
Yeah,
playing?
he's in now. So
Sorry, yeah, got that wrong. I was just looking at the orders different.
Yeah,
Gribber
orders
wasn't there that day.
No, Ollie wasn't playing. I think he might have had Devon commitments, so he's been playing for Devon age groups.
So yeah, sorry. Witts batted 5 today, batted 4
Yeah.
in the semi. Andrew Skidmore batted 6.
So yeah, we do have a lot of batters. So yeah, it's like I was saying earlier, it's just a case of getting in and sort of putting a score together. But I mean, 5 overs of Ali is you're going to be close to their score really. So hopefully you can put away the bad balls.
Right, change of field here. They're bringing 45 in from the offside. To 45 on the 1. There's a deep square as well.
Has he got a scoop in the locker?
Harminder, no. You'll look to go straight. So especially against the spin.
Yeah.
Bit of bottom hand in it as well, I reckon.
Yeah, he's very good straight. He doesn't tend to, use the pace as much. And against the seam, you sort of try and wait for it to be full and try and hit it through the covers.
I played against Aminder, I think it was in April, and it's freezing cold and wet.
There he
And
goes.
he did a lot of that
Try and do that.
over long on for a 1 bounce 4. He just found ways of. So many times we thought we should have got him out, and he just found a way to plink it into a gap. Plink forward.
Yeah. No, Harminder's
going.
been awesome this year.
Yeah. It's been his year of sort of breakthrough, isn't it?
Yeah, like so he came to the club last season. He came from Reading, so yeah, he moved down here and he's come to the club and he's been awesome.
Yeah, take a single into the leg side. Yeah, we've got the intermediate cup final between Uphill Castle and Castle Carey. That's coming up this afternoon. A couple of late changes to the Uphill Castle 11. We'll announce that when that game kicks off in just over an hour's time. Probably might be more like 4:30 by the time we finish this and get them warmed up, tossed and ready to go.
Yeah, Castle Carey beat our third team in the semi-final to get here, so they chased. I think we just fell short chasing 100. So forward to that.
Looks like Will Arney's coming on. 2 skipper.
Yeah, he's gonna have a deep cover, deep square. Bit of up down go to welcome him to the bowling crease. Semi-final against Clevedon. Will only open the bowling. 1 for 22. Did actually get the big wicket, Bailey Wiggins.
They're overseas, wasn't it?
Yeah, New Zealand keeper, good player. Yeah, I was impressed by him. I think, well, Will Plummer kept that day, but Bailey Wiggins, the New Zealander, I think he's from Northern Districts. Yeah, good player for Cleveland. Oh, that's turned.
That has turned.
Well, Arnie, that has got...
First one we've seen turn all day.
Loves a buzz cut, does Will Arnie?
Yeah, keeps it well off his head.
Streamlined. He loved all the University of Exeter socials. Loved doing all that. They do some silly games.
They do, yeah.
They come up here in September. I bet they'll be here for the Kent game, actually, because Tom Abel, of course, was Exeter Uni a few years ago, and they just sing all day. It was last year. I was on comms with Stephen Lamb for the championship game, and I went down and saw a couple of the uni lads. Some good crack, to be fair. And they got hold of one of the green blazers and brought it back up here.
Class.
65-year-old Stephen Lamb was loving his Exeter Uni green blazer.
Pretty sure Will was social sec as well.
Yeah, that was it. I knew something involved.
Yeah.
So he's all over the Instagram.
Yeah.
He'd organise the charity stuff and get people doing nights out and drinking games and all sorts. University cricket, always a laugh. That's a long hop, in fairness. It's pulled for one run though. Straight to deep square. You've got to have a cap on. What is deep square doing without a cap on? That's a massive fine, especially when there's a bit of sun around. And a deep square, you could have one up in the air.
Number 9, I think it's your overseas for the second team.
Oh, Campbell.
I'm
Kiwi.
guessing, but
This is bright sunshine for a Kiwi. Well, I suppose Kiwi made the hole in the ozone layer. Maybe this isn't sunny enough for him. Where's he from then?
Auckland.
You always have overseas for the second team.
Nope, first year this is.
Okay.
He was originally at Winsley.
Right.
And then obviously the twos they've struggled a lot last year.
Yeah.
So we decided we sort of needed just a little boost.
To try and push up the leagues, or to
Certainly
stay?
to give it more of a go, which they did, finishing third. So it certainly did help.
Trying to
He
keep up
scored.
with Bridgie and have 3 teams.
Yeah,
left,
exactly. They're leading the charge there, aren't they? So, but yeah, he scored a bucket load of runs, and I think he's the highest wicket taker as well. So yeah, he was definitely a good asset to add to the group. Originally born in England, though.
Oh, fair enough. On a British passport, is
Yes, yeah.
it? Castle Kerry CC just done a little tweet of Brian the Cat. What a legend. he's here. Presence. Right, 7 overs gone. 38 for 3. In the balance, I'd say.
yeah.
This is, I think, the next 5 overs, win or loses the game here.
Yeah, Harminder's, he's in now, so hopefully he's going to be the guy to sort of see us through.
He's played quite responsibly, quite
Yeah,
restrained,
he's
actually. I
nice,
didn't think he
yeah.
had that in him. I thought he'd just keep going hard.
I think he may have done if we were potentially 1 or 2 down.
Yeah.
I think it's just we lost that sort of third wicket and sort of just had to pull it in slightly.
Talking of Kiwis, Neil Wagner's steaming in for Somerset. 0 for 25. Not to get a wicket yet, but he was the man who got... You remember those 2 incredible games? I was fortunate to be at the Basin Reserve early in the year. That amazing 1-run win against England. And he was the man with Kane Williamson. Even more remarkable, a month later, I'd left New Zealand by then, and he was playing against Sri Lanka, injured, came out to bat and ran that ridiculous single with Kane Williamson to win that ridiculously close game. New Zealand always seem to win games by the barest of margins, don't they? Or lose them. Bit overcast now, but I don't think it's going to make the ball swing loads. Still a bit of blue sky above.
Yeah, these pink balls, they don't last very
No.
long.
No.
So it's, you get them for 2 overs of, well, not even that, 2 balls of swing.
And there you go about Sam Young dropping
Yeah.
dropping catches. Nice little undrop flick to him.
The only thing is I guess here, like you think at Bridgie, how many times the ball hits the road or concrete or
it's,
roofs, it's not going to hit hard stuff as much on a big pitch like this.
They do fly when they're hit. They do stay hit. But
Yeah,
they
your
just-
teammate Ben Chaffee whacked one in the graveyard on
Yeah, I
Friday, to
saw
be
that.
fair. Going to be an edge for 1 here. But yeah, we haven't seen any balls lost yet today. Sure, a few 6s in the early game, but
Well, if anyone's
No,
going to
no,
do
no.
it, Ali Witts is the man to
Yeah.
hit the long ball.
he's your biggest hitter.
Yeah.
I don't think that we're going to see one in the river, if I'm honest. No one's going to hit the balls hard as an Overton or a Chris Gale, I don't think.
They tend to be bowling the spinners from this end as well. So
Yeah. I think my car's safe in the car park.
There he is. His missus must be in the crowd. Swooped around, picked it up.
So what, is she a motivating factor, is she?
That's the only thing we put it down to so far. It's
Oh,
definitely.
he wants to impress her? Or
I reckon it's
he's
got to be
fine?
that. It's got to be that. He's a changed man when she's here.
Brilliant. I like the white floppy hat.
Yeah, he's a big badger for a floppy hat.
Yeah, I saw Joe Draper doing that for Chard in the earlier game. Not many white floppies.
Sort of gone out of fashion, haven't they?
Yeah, Stuart Broad in his retirement. Oh, there could have been a single there.
Yeah.
Didn't even look for the single.
He loved that.
He was holding the post, wasn't he? Nice defensive shot off Midland leg.
Yeah, white floppy with coloured kits. So yeah,
It's a look.
it is a look.
Yeah, I wouldn't ever do it. Not streamlined enough running around the field, I would think. Get in the wind and hold you back. That's the wristy flick of Singh. The leg side, just one run. Not going to push it. Just, I feel like it's that rebuilding phase where no risks are being taken in.
Yeah,
Not
I
gonna
think
push
this
the
is
runs.
good. This is good from these two here. I think they can keep doing this for the next. I mean, they're going pretty much at the rate. They're at 5.4 on the scoreboard. They require a run of ball. So I mean, yeah. Then you're only an over away, aren't you, from getting close? So yeah, this is good.
Oh, that's a slip drive, should we say, for one. Throw the hands in it, and no slips in place. So much going on today. I've been trying to keep people up with the Somerset scores, the Somerset under 18 score. I've got England to play in New Zealand as well. We haven't got enough screens up here. Try and keep up with what's going on. I'll give you an under 18s update. Last week, Somerset, they have Thomas Roos still there, 25 out. Steblin, it went for a second ball duck. He's the former Timoth and Shoulden Bundle schoolboy, quality player. Josh Thomas, his brother Charlie, I played against yesterday, whacked a few to Charlie yesterday. Well, younger brother Josh, 13 off 18, he's out. Kieran Roberts is batting now. Archie Vaughan's in at 5, so Somerset under 18s chasing 262 to win at Kibworth in the County One Day Cup. Somerset is still doing well. 153 for 5 at the Idiots Bowl. I suppose we should have a look at the England-New Zealand T20 as well. We've got a bit of spin from Arnie continuing from the Trescothic Pavilion end. New Zealand are 91 for 2. This is the New Zealand first. We've talked about a lot of Kiwis in club cricket, but was it Glenn Phillips at the wicket, I'd have thought?
Yeah, we had overseas from New Zealand this year, Jared Mackay.
Yeah, is he still here?
No, he left. He left last Monday. So, but no, he was.
Was he playing in the Plunket Shield?
So he plays for. Is it Otago?
Otago. Otago.
Yeah,
That's where McCullum's from.
That's right. I think Glenn
South
Phillips
Island.
actually plays there.
Yeah.
So
So there's two Plunket Shield teams on the South Island.
right.
Canterbury, Christchurch, and Otago, which is Dunedin.
We've got Wellington and those sort of.
On the North Island, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's more people on the North Island. So he would open the bowling for Otago, would he?
Yeah, open the bases, quick seamer. Yeah, he was really good for us this year. Quick opening bowler, took 29, 30 wickets for us, so he was really useful. But yeah, we've had some good overseas from New Zealand the last couple of years.
Well, Will Williams, you can't get better than Will Williams, can you? I still remember him batting with his red lid at Sanford.
I think the week before he played for Lancs, didn't he? So
Was it the week after or the week
the
before?
week before?
I don't know, I just always remember the week after he couldn't get me out. They got Hayne, Sibley and Rhodes. That's my
Yeah,
little
no,
claim to
that's
fame.
right. His red helmet was from his club back home, wasn't it?
Yes, I couldn't remember what his club was. Can you remember the name of his club?
No.
I think he might have been North. Or was he Canterbury? I should know.
Canterbury was.
He was Canterbury, yeah. Yeah, top guy, Will Williams.
Yeah,
He
lovely bloke.
didn't even want to eat our cracking spread at tea time because he was so professional. He was going to want to be ready to bowl and he was fuming that he got out early.
Wouldn't turn that down.
Yeah, his Wikipedia page doesn't have much about his Bridgie stint. In addition to his cricketing career, Williams is also a pilot. That's one of my favourite entries on there. I should edit his
didn't know
Wikipedia
that.
page, yeah. All my anecdotes about him I should just whack on there, really, shouldn't I? Tell it enough on comms. Yeah, Northern Districts. He was when he got 5 for 26. That was back in the 2021 Plunket Shield. That was, so he didn't break through in New Zealand until quite late, really. The 2017-18 Plunket Shield, he was a leading wicket taker, but 30 now, Will Williams, and cleaning up for Lancashire. One Day Cup did pretty well as well.
No,
Got some runs the other day.
Very good bowler. No, very good.
Still annoyed I should have cut him for 4. And the Singh gets a bit cramped there, doesn't he, when it's middle and leg?
Yeah, he steps across his stump, so I think he's just trying to sort of wait for that sort of wide one to sort of slash between point and cover.
I think James identifies this as a partnership he needs to break, bringing himself back on.
Yeah. Yorkshire 200 for 5 at Scarborough. Lovely outgrounds in the sunshine. Yeah, it's not got much intent here, Minder Singh. Is he going to his shell too much here?
Maybe. I think they've obviously identified that Arnie's probably one of their main bowlers. So the fact that they're using 3 up quite early in this innings is probably, contributed to the fact that he's just sort of trying to see it off potentially. Hit.
Oh, no, I think he got there. If it's a direct hit, he's gone, isn't he? But he's got there. Yeah, Devon, who won the championship tournament the other week, they've bowled Bucks out for 185.
Have they? Very good.
It's that sort of, it's weird, isn't it? It's September now. It's the 3rd of September, and I can't remember a Sunday with so much cricket going on.
Best weather we've had.
Yeah. Quite lucky, but so much going on, though, yeah. Well, the amount of cricket you play and you tell me you got no cricket now for a couple of weeks, it's just daft, isn't it?
Yeah, it's stupid. It all finishes quite on this shot.
That is a glorious shot. We said shot the day earlier on through the covers off the spinner. That's nearly as good.
Releases a bit of pressure.
Yeah, if I was Mr. ETB, I'd say April's wet often. Why don't we just do May to end of September rather than April?
We start quite early for Dorset. We started in March this year.
Freezing cold, isn't it?
One, it's freezing cold.
Wow.
2, the wickets aren't prepared enough because obviously the rain we've had over the winter doesn't help.
Well, we had the Colin Atkinson beach early in the start of the year. The lake and the sand on the ground.
Yeah, and then obviously you finish your season at 1st of September and all of a sudden the sun comes out. So
it's just how it works.
Yeah.
When I was up in Yorkshire, playing the Yorkshire Leagues, they do tend to play into September a little bit. I think they just play more cricket up there. I think they start 2 weeks earlier and finish 2 weeks later. Devon, Somerset seems to be 16 games.
Yeah, I think with all the games you can't, obviously not being able to reschedule games is, it takes quite a big hit to club cricket. You have 3 or 4 cancellations and all of a sudden you're only playing 14 games. I always feel like if you finish the season on the 1st of September and you've had a couple cancellations, you could probably reschedule them in for the last.
Yes, definitely. Well, I've never known as many games called off as this year.
No.
Yesterday was the first Saturday in a while. There's not been a threat of rain. It was the heaviest dew I can remember on a Saturday, but not rain. Yeah, it's scary, depressing, isn't it? I don't think last year we had a single game rained off.
No, I was thinking that.
Yeah, last year was cracking the fact it was yellow, wasn't it? The outfield there's no grass. I went to Oxford on a tour and it was so quick, it was dangerous. Like lightning, you just block it before. Well, the off spin of Arnie continuing from the Trescothic Pavilion end.
So what bowlers will you have to come?
So Harry Allen will obviously come back.
Yeah.
One over left, yeah.
How many's Campbell got left? He'll probably come on at the death.
Campbell's got 2.
You've got to find another bowler from somewhere.
Yeah.
Louis Brown in the floppy.
Yeah.
Or are you just thinking do it in 16 overs?
No, I don't think they'll go that bold. No, Louis Brown. Who's done really well this year actually in the ones. This first full season in the ones. He's done quite well. I think he's taken 20 odd wickets. So yeah, fair play to him. Oh, big Charlie Rustell, look at that.
Look at that fielding left arm throw, yeah. Sam Young thought about backing that up. Arnie was going to have a go. Does young Paul rank as a sort of pro in the side, or do people still have a go at him? No,
they'll let him know.
Arnie will have a word. One of the boys. Got away with some short balls here. That one wasn't a long out, but back for left at least. No, not out. That's the 4th run out they've gone for Bath, but nothing doing. I would say Bath have outfielded Bridgwater. That is one thing I would say. So far. But then maybe you expect that from the first team versus the second team, perhaps?
Yeah, potentially, yeah, maybe. I think Bridgie fielded quite well.
Yeah, I just said it's not criticism, it's more how well Bath have done.
Yeah, I think, they've thrown to the stumps quite well. They've been quite close, haven't they? So.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah,
just as I say they're fielding, it's the first misfield I can remember in 11 overs. What are we left? Always awake.
But no, Bath are high quality side. I think they've fully deserved the Whipple Championships over the last couple of years. Throughout the whole season they've dominated really. So they're a very good side. So I think there's still a lot of work to be done there for the Bridgie boys. But yeah, great position.
So deep cover, deep long off, deep long on, deep square, deep mid wicket. Pretty standard off spinner's field, really. Oh, he's given that the kitchen sink. He's knocked himself over. He's your 12th man walking around the boundary here then, carrying the drinks.
George Axtell plays first team.
Just coming back from an injury?
Yeah, he had a stressy in his back.
Right. Seems to happen to quite a lot of bowlers
Yeah,
at the moment, doesn't it?
yeah. So I think he's going back to Bahrain, plays international cricket for Bahrain.
Does he?
Yeah.
That is a great info. I love that. That's my stat of the day. How?
Yeah.
Explain. Family?
So family, yeah, he's from Bahrain. Came over to Bath Uni. So yeah, and he got a gig.
What do they play in? Like, what?
Oh, they play like the UAE, teams like that.
UAE are quite good actually. They beat the West Indies.
So I think they're the main side.
The
of
up
that
and
sort of
coming.
area. Yeah.
So Bahrain, would Bahrain smash Bath first team? If
You'd have to ask him. I don't know.
I want to see how that would compare. You know, would
I don't
Porteous be the best player against Bahrain? You like to think?
Yeah, not 100% sure.
Cool. Yeah.
Mate, Jet. He's so Jet.
Who did he play for before Bath? He played for someone else.
So he was
North
at
Everton.
That's it. North
and
Everton.
Keynsham.
Yeah.
And yes.
And Keynsham.
Because North Pevy still claim as finding Porteous.
Yeah.
It was Harry Bowditch. I was chatting to him last night.
He played in Whipple, Somerset, I think.
Yes.
North Pemberton.
And Bowditch was on Cricket Exchange with all his contacts, and he was telling me, "Harry, you know that Porteous, the best player in the Whipple." Come on, I said, "Harry, I found him." Cheers, Bowdy.
He's come on leaps and bounds since his North Pemberton days, crikey.
Yeah. He said, "Oh, I'm a good scout. You know, I found him and he was good.
I'm a
Now he's
good
quality. I've done
scout."
Bath a favour."
Oh, bringing on 40. Completely forgot about David Ford.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, come on, you're there. Keep us up to date with the bowling changes. We're getting carried away.
Yeah. David Ford.
Yeah.
Also had a bit of an injury problem throughout the season. Twos bowler, very steady, experienced head. Just looked to attack the stumps.
Shot.
Great shot.
The run rate just creeped up to 7 now. I think it's injected a bit of intent from Ali.
I'd say the best shots of this match have been the cover drives.
Yeah.
And a few crackers.
Bridgie boys, Bridgie fans below, sort of filled
Yeah,
up
I
the
bet they're
Marcus
going mental down there, aren't they?
Yeah, they're.
Yeah, it's funny, from up here it looks empty, doesn't it? But there's loads down there,
Yeah.
loads in the family stand, loads on Gimlet's Hill.
There's a few surprised. I didn't think they were turning up. Haven't seen them at 3 o'clock in the morning last night. Surprised Charlie Charlin's here.
Yeah, I did really enjoy a good chat with Charlie in the early hours of this morning with his...
He rang me up at about
Oh, God.
12:30 saying, "Where's my car keys?" So I'm not sure if he's found them. Apparently had to go through the bins this morning. So
He had a crack in that Harmison Hoggard KP05, Ashley Giles even.
the little coat.
Tracky top, yeah. Don't know where he's got that from.
Hair, we started calling him Kevin Peterson.
That's quality.
Charlton was over in Adelaide with us this year.
Yeah.
Which guy was he at?
Prospect.
He was a prospect, so
Yeah.
we were at Northern District, me and Scriv,
Okay.
and another lad called Harry Scowen, who's now left Bath to go back home.
Yeah, I went to Adelaide as well a few
Yeah.
years ago. I played for Adelaide Cricket Club.
Yeah.
So, yeah, know the place quite well.
Yeah. The Woolshed.
Yeah.
A lot of people go out and do that down
You go-
Lehman
you go on the-
Academy.
you
That's
go on the
not
ball?
it.
I didn't go on the
No.
ball personally.
Carried?
Yeah, I think so.
Yes, diving forward, great catch.
Sam Young.
There we go. You talked about you not being able to catch, but
Yeah, a little bit harsh.
there you go, big wicket
That
that.
is a big wicket.
So Wick's hit a big ball. He's trying to rebuild with Singh, but
Just carried, I think.
yeah,
Hard to tell.
move forward, got his hand underneath it. That big plaster, getting that underneath it, that big,
That's what made it stick.
yeah.
Ali seemed happy to walk off.
Yeah, Adelaide's where that down Lehman Academy is.
Yes, yeah. So we had a couple of lads
You've
there.
gone out there.
Yeah.
Really improved from doing that. Yeah, quality place. Adelaide Oval, I love going over. the
Oh,
river
we
and-
watched England-India semi-final.
Yeah.
Oh, trust me, that was something. Yeah.
But that was awesome.
The Indians, honestly,
Ten
they
wicket
go
win.
crazy. Yeah, every single the
But they
Indian
went quiet, didn't they?
3 overs in.
Yeah, the
You could hear
decibel
it, you could
difference.
literally hear a pin drop.
Well,
Yeah.
it was
It was
Batman
lovely.
Hells, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. And Hales, he, well, just wasn't in the, wasn't in the fold for so many years, and probably should have been.
Just went to town, didn't he?
Yeah, what a knock
Yeah,
that was.
unbelievable, wasn't it? I was there when India were there when I was there. They were playing Australia.
Yes, I was there for that when Bumrah was playing and
That's right.
Pujara was scoring runs for fun.
Yeah. I think it was a day-night test.
Yeah, they're good, aren't they?
Yeah, the pink ball, yeah.
Out in the
Yeah.
Pims tent?
Now in the Pims.
Yeah,
tent.
what a place.
That's quality.
Yeah, I mean,
That was a good test, that.
Yeah, well, to be fair, I can't really remember much of the
Remember the
actual
series.
cricket. I mean, I was just...
I'm glad you said that because I was thinking the exact same thing.
The amount of people that go and watch the cricket but then just don't watch the cricket is quite...
A bit like Lords, isn't it?
Well, it's not... The thing is, in England, obviously, people go and watch the cricket and drink it in the stands. I don't think you're allowed to drink in the stands, are you?
No, you're not.
So everyone just goes out the back into, like, the pin tent.
Catch?
He's going to get there.
Yeah.
Left-handed grab.
Yeah, he's given.
He's giving it. Oh, he's fuming.
He's not happy.
Back
He's not
pad.
happy.
What a catch that is, by
From
the
Jack
way.
Scrivens.
Got to give credit. Scrivens didn't get the runs with the bat that were expected of him today. Fell early, fell for a duck off 3 balls, but
Moving like he's got
look at his
caravan on his
movement
back.
here. So he's been clever enough to move leg side. Look at this. This keeping is absolutely superb.
Great keeping. I'm not sure if it's come off a glove, though. I think it's gone straight off the pad.
We'll get Ben one. How many replays can you give us on this? Can we slow it down? Don't put it on the big screen. Don't get the umpires in trouble either way. We're mates with them all. We've got an umpires do downstairs in the 1975 suite.
That's a tough job, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Is there some battle glove? Hard to see, hard to give. Is that thigh pad?
It looks like it's just come straight off the pad.
He smashed it there, hasn't he?
Hard to tell.
You didn't seem happy.
No.
After my opening partner's just got a 6-game ban, I'm not going to say anything about.
Harmy
Good
doesn't.
bloke.
It's not the type of bloke to complain if he does hit it. So yeah, I'm not sure about that one, but.
Wow, how fast has this day gone? It's tea in the county championship. I feel like we just started.
Yeah,
Someone said
things all
Hampshire.
moved forward, isn't it? The timing.
Yeah,
because
10
of
o'clock. 10:30 now. Yeah.
Yeah, because of the light.
10 toss, but
Yeah, and just like that, 2 quick wickets, and all of a sudden, 2 new batsmen haven't faced the ball yet. So
Bridgie 2's back in the ascendancy. 58 for 5. Yeah, Pope and Skidmore. You got to say, yeah, you don't want to lose 2 quick wickets, do you? They always
No.
say.
Popey, he does hit a very clean ball, and he is someone that can win a game quite quickly.
Is he related to the Wemden opening bowler, Brendan Pope?
I don't think
Must
so.
be some Bridgewater links there. I can't.
Yeah.
It's,
Wemden, obviously, Wemden and Bridgie are very close, aren't they? So, but I'm not too sure. I'm guessing.
Good little spell from Will. What's his figures at the moment?
3.2 overs, no maidens, 1 for 8. So yeah, very good. I think it suited this wicket spin, obviously with Matt bowling as well. Haberfield in the
Yes.
first innings. Seems quite dry, doesn't it, from up here? So it looks like it's quite hard to score.
Yeah, I don't quite know what Arnie's doing there. Surely to a new batter, you just bowl your normal delivery straight. Chucking a wide is not what you want when you've got 2 batters who've just come in. That's good fielding. Right foot punch straight to extra. Really important to a spinner. The extra cover and mid-wicket men tight in on the one. You've got long on, long off back. They're crucial, buzzing around there.
Yeah, I think it's quite important to sweep against the spin, especially when you've only got 1 point and
Oh, a leave.
45. The sweep turns into quite a good option, especially against someone who's pretty settled into a line and length. So
Because Arnie bowl's quite quick, and with
Yeah,
a deep
very
square leg,
flat.
you could probably
just
sweep
little-
behind square for
yeah,
4.
a little
couldn't you?
paddle sweep or something.
Past the 45 man.
I think that, to be fair, he's obviously bowled very well there. 4 overs, that's him done. So
Yeah, good spell that. Will Arnie, Paul Max Junior lad, as you said, been out in Australia. The buzz cut. He got 18 off 20, not out with the bat.
yeah,
4 overs now.
56 to win, 8 over.
So
Can be
James
close.
Arnie's got 1. Harry Arnie's got 1. Campbell's got 2. It's going to be between those 3 guys, isn't it? For
Yeah, I'm surprised they haven't bowled Louis Brown. Very
okay.
surprised they haven't bowled Louis Brown.
you not got a little microphone set up with some of the...
No.
No, there's Andrew
A
Fletcher
little
singing.
interview, yeah, that would have been good, wouldn't it?
We have talked about that.
That's the
Yeah.
next stage, isn't it?
It is,
surely?
yeah. Well, Trees loves doing his pitch report, so after the
some
match
of them.
preview up here and Trees doing the match report, the pitch report between us, we're going to try and work out something for next year. But when we get a mic,
into someone,
the earpiece, someone.
T20 night.
Yeah, he would be best to do it. I feel like a Cola Cadmore could like something like that.
Will Smead.
Well, yeah, T20 could be different level.
Oh, long way across.
Yes,
That was close
it's a
to
leg
next
side
time,
wide,
that.
but it's not far. Yeah, exactly. Another coat of varnish. Mr. Belcher outstretching his arms. Jason Belcher and Steve Pittman, the umpires today, for this game at least.
So it looks like we've got Chris Singleton in next with Seth Lock. Looks like he's got his pads on. So 2 people. Chris Singleton was the hero in the last game, scoring a quick 25 off not many balls to win us the game. Oh, that's 4. Lovely.
Yep, cracking shot. Talking of quick runs, Fernand's at 3 sixes in a row of Adil Rashid. He could get a ton for New Zealand. New Zealand have been very underwhelming the first two T20s. I was up at Durham on Wednesday night for the first T20 of the series, and then they played at Old Trafford on Friday night. Now they got the third T20. About time New Zealand got some runs so far. Kane Williamson's getting fit for the World Cup. Sure, he'll be ready. He'll find a way of playing in that crucial tournament starting next month.
Yeah, very good player.
Yeah. Can they do the Kane Williamson here and just rotate the strike with singles when they can't hit the boundaries?
Run everything down a third man.
I think that's what Bridges struggle with. It's easier now when long on, long off the back. Like Harminder Singh blocked quite a few balls. Could he have turned those blocks into ones? Maybe. I've been critical, but they lost wickets.
Yeah, I think that's
ticking?
the problem. I think if you lose a few early wickets, all of a sudden you sort of just
go into your shell
a bit, don't you? And it's hard to sort of take the risks of dropping runs and running down. I'm scared to give your wicket away, so I can see it is quite easy to sort of fall into that sort of trap. But I suppose that's what makes the best players.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know,
just think suddenly the run rate's 7.5 needed now. Can you don't need it just the big shots. Can you make sure you're getting your ones and twos when you can't hit your boundaries? I think it's pretty well balanced here.
Plenty of twos on offer as well.
Yeah, big ground.
Hit your gaps.
I think Winviz is probably just in Bath's favour at the moment because they're 5 down.
I think so, but it's like we're at a stage in the game now where it's.
Oh, that's late low. I won't far away from the helmet.
Yeah, we're in a stage of the game now though where it's one person, one over really, so it can sort of jump about that sort of win. I'd say it's pretty even, but I mean Bath just ahead, I reckon.
Changing a couple of balls though, can't it?
Like I was saying, especially with Pope up the other end, he can clear the boundary quite easily. So yeah,
it's Skidmore that 4 first ball. Not a bad start. And Skidmore's about the bridge you've seen.
To be fair, I think if you ask any Bridgwater fan at the start of the day, you're going to be 66 or 5, needing 50 to win. With 7 overs to go, they would take your hand off for it. I think whatever happens, I think.
Yeah, don't forget Bridgwater's second team.
Pretty proud of this performance.
Yeah, serious performance, especially with the ball.
Yeah, win, lose or draw. I think they've been awesome.
Well supported, aren't they, Bridgwater? Take fans away. I always remember the first time I ever played Bridgwater for Sanford a few years back now. Brought a coach load down on a pouring Sunday. We were never going to play a full game.
Yeah, I mean our support is unbelievable.
Like a proper coach.
I've never, to be fair, I've been quite a few grounds and I've never seen the support we get. Bridgwater is honestly unbelievable, home and away. You get people travelling.
Oh no, you're on the big screen now. Didn't know that was happening. Collins Cam. There's a few fans enjoying. Stands mostly down below us to the right. The Gothic Pavilion, the family stand, the Darchi stand. Gimlet's Hill on the benches, my favourite lower level vantage point. Right. This is the man you were talking about earlier, isn't it?
Yeah, Louis Brown, yeah. Frontline spinner yesterday with Rousey not available. So I'm surprised they haven't gone to him earlier, to be honest.
Yeah, where was Tim Rouse yesterday then?
His brother Stag do.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah, you can't really argue with that.
Last game of the season as well.
Yeah. Can't argue with that really.
No.
But I'm surprised they haven't gone to him earlier.
Yeah, good flighted spin. Not too quick, not darted in, but good line and length.
I can Pope will be trying to get one away. He's 0 for 7.
Where's he going then? Over extra, straight, long on.
This way towards us.
Not worried about the fielder at all.
Nah, coming our way.
Well, that's short. That's just smashed back of the bowler. He should have stopped that. As soon as I picked up Bar's field, they've had a few little mistakes.
Well, when I spoke about Sam's catching, I was taking too blind. Really.
Not taking money for Dorset this year, then?
No, I was joking, to be fair. When I've got a few friends to say,
you got
hammer home on Sam.
Will he be the kind of guy to watch you back on paddle speak?
Sorry?
Will he be the kind of guy to watch this back?
Well,
I wouldn't have thought so.
No, probably not. But I mean, I think so I think a few messages have gone around the group chats.
Paddle speak for 1. Where are they going to need a boundary? Yeah, you'd think.
Oh,
it's gone straight through it. Not been a boundary for a little while now. That lovely 4. Good backing out. That is superb backing out. There to sprint and dive and stop that one-handed. Yeah, that cover drive for 4 from Skidmore first ball.
All getting quite nervy, I think, for the Bath boys. There's a few little mistakes disappearing.
That's the only boundary we've had in 15 balls. And we've got a few dots like that. Yeah, thinking Bridgie coming back into this.
And that's all it took. A couple of couple of boundaries.
Just swinging, isn't it? Every couple of balls,
Yeah,
and
the
momentum
run rate's
shifting.
up and down, isn't it, at the moment?
Right in the balance. Oh, it's gone.
Oh,
It's going to be 4, isn't it? Is that going to go? Might get there now. Going to come back for 2.
Run, Popey.
Leg by's given. The right left hand change up the sort of reverse paddle, getting the keeper's eye line.
Yeah, like I was saying earlier, I think the sweep against the spin is quite a good option. So I don't mind.
So when you're keeping to that, someone's gone down this reverse paddle. You just got to make yourself big.
You're just hoping.
You're just trying to get something.
Yeah, you sort of. It's
Safe stage during their innings.
lose-lose situation, really. Yeah.
I always remember that Sarah Taylor one, phenomenal. The best clip that went viral when she saw it coming and then moved all the way across.
I mean, you sort of just got to guess.
Yeah.
Sometimes they hit it, sometimes they don't. You can sort of.
You look silly either way, but if you take a screamer 1 in 20, you take it.
yeah, for sure. Going back to Campbell. He's got 2 overs left.
No, I think if mid on, no, Ellison looks like he's dropping back
Yeah, he's-
down. So, but I think that's where Pope will try and target here against the seamer. Try and target sort of that wide long on.
Is he
over
looking
mid-wicket.
short here though? If you look at the field, deep square and deep front are very close to each other. There's not much of a gap. There's no deep mid-wicket.
It's sort of the smaller part of the ground, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sort of that little pocket down
It's
there.
that
so-
dodecahedron, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's not an oval.
Yeah, they're sort of obviously trying to protect that area, which means that there's a big gap sort of over mid-wicket. So
That's where he's going to be looking.
yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
Or are they trying to tempt him to go over mid-wicket?
Potentially to try and create a chance.
He's bowling wide, outside the offside, 2 wide.
Yeah, he'll be bowling his little cutters,
Yeah.
mixing it up.
Jason Belcher, the umpire, was up here in the commentary box now to go with his camera. His proper DSLR camera, getting a few snaps. No, nice to see all the umpires come together after the end of a long season. Bit of a do going on in the 1975 suite down below. Fair few of the Whipple umpires.
Shot.
Good bit of
Yeah.
fielding too, save 3.
Yeah, the plaster came into effect there from Sam Young.
Might need another one. Yeah, I'd like to have seen Sam Young get more runs than Somerset shirt, to be honest.
Yeah, he
1 day cup.
yeah,
Yeah, he got his double 100, didn't he? Once he
yeah.
after he got released, sort of prove a point.
Yeah, Plymouth
He's,
born lad.
Yeah, I think he's been quite unlucky. I think he's, even now I think he's more than good enough to give it another go.
He's from that gang, wasn't he? Aldridge and Goldsworthy were the same
Yeah.
Millfield school age. 2019 he got the Somerset contract and played that England under 19
Ned Leonard.
stuff. Cornwall, yeah. 73 runs he got in 7 lift stay innings, high score of 25, which just sadly wasn't quite enough. A few Gloucestershire 2s games though, did alright, 62 not out. Got a Rockhampton against Northants 2s back in June. A lot of players, don't they, when they don't get in Somerset or fall out, they try and go to Gloucestershire 2s, or Lintort's gone up to Warwickshire.
Yeah.
You look at Byram, Hose,
Yeah.
done alright, other counties.
Off to Glammy.
Glamorgan, yeah.
Yeah. Knock on the door. Even Ryan Stevenson went to Hampshire for a bit, did quite well there. Not playing now, but try the other counties, don't give up. Oh, use the feet and slap straight to point. That could have gone anywhere, really. Did not expect that to go straight to point, man. You got to run everything now.
Yeah. Rates nearly up at 10s. 4 overs to go.
One big over.
Yeah.
Changes it completely.
I think they're going to bowl.
Yeah.
They're still going to bowl a spinner,
Yeah, they've got-
maybe?
Unless they're going to go 40.
He's got 2 there.
He's got 2 left.
Do they bowl Louis? Obviously, Louis the last over only went for 2, so I imagine he might get another.
Yeah.
go. That's probably going to be the over they try and target
Yeah.
potentially.
Yeah.
Um,
And then you got Arnie and Campbell.
Yeah, Will Allen's bowled 4. James Arnold's got 1 left. He's 3 overs 2 for 17. Big play this. You think about the American commentators, I'd say the clutch moments and all that. It really is.
yeah, we're getting to a stage of the game now where it's quite important.
Yeah. This is the over they're going to target for sure.
Yeah, I think so.
76 for 5, 4 overs remaining, 39 to win, and he's gone. It's sort of, is he going to run? No, he's not going to run. It's like a reverse paddle, isn't it? Just not the pace on the ball. Don't think he's going to get it very
He's
far.
not got the pace.
Louis
He's
is
slightly different to Arnie, isn't he? He's
Yeah.
slightly slower. So I think
he'll bowl the odd
More
dart
chance.
in
Yeah.
comparison to.
If you're going to change hands, you've got to go full switch it, I think. I think a sort of reverse paddle thing's not going to get very much.
Fielded.
That's great fielding. I'm back in Bath here. Sorry, Winviz. Too many dots for Bridgie 2s at the moment. Pope's struggling there.
It's definitely not over.
No, but I think the last couple of overs there.
Oh, there you
that-
go.
Oh, that
that's what he
might.
was trying to do.
Is that going?
Go on, Charlie.
Not going to go. There's only going to go for 2. Oh, he could have got there.
Oh, big Charlie.
I think he could have died.
No.
He's only a yard away at the end, isn't he?
I don't
Having
think-
run all that way, he may as well have died.
Charles
He did
got
the hard
down.
running.
Yeah, they put mid-wicket to another point now, so I think that's going to stop that shot.
Oh, could he have cut that angle off? 5 yards away from the boundary, he was there. We just talked about can he get that shot away down there. Now he's got big. That should be straight to long on. Young again, another catch for Young. Oh,
Did he put it down?
He's put it down. He's put it down.
That was a hard chance.
It was hard. It was hard. I don't know if it carried, if I'm being brutally honest.
No, I think
I
it's-
can't see it from here.
It was dipping on him.
It looked.
It was wide of long on, in a bit.
The ball sort of got caught underneath his body potentially.
We'll get a replay after a couple of balls.
Down the track.
Oh, it's gone big, really big to long off. Is it going to carry? Long off, great bit of work. Oh, good hands to it. He could have had that.
Big moment in the game.
I'm not sure he knew where the rope
He was on the rope, yes, you're right. He got 2 hands to it, but didn't jump very high, didn't catch it to then flick it.
I think that's Pope's strength, straight down the ground. Just
Well,
like that, for a drop catch and a 6, and all of a sudden it's sort of
Yeah,
momentum. swung
Winvis is
back
going
this
back
way.
again. PG2's back on. That's a short ball pulled away. Probably only going to be 1 run. He did that 2 well to deep square. Oh, he's fumbled it. Should be 2. Got to be 2. Yeah, fumble. And like you say, suddenly the wheels are coming off and Bath, the hands in the air, they're frustrated. A drop catch. Arguably 2 drops in a row.
So the rate's just gone
Enemies field
from
for 2.
sort of 10.6 to 8.7 in that over. Just sort of three big hits, and it's like you were saying, momentum sort of swung back our way.
I see a few Bridgie blue polos down at Gimlet's Hill, and they would have ripped into the Bath lads after that drop catch along right in front of them.
Any idea who it was?
No, well, the Skidmores are down there.
Oh, you meant more the field.
Yeah, he was the fielder.
Oh, the
is it
field-
is
sorry, I
it
don't
the lad down? Is
see,
it
we've
40?
We've got an annoying
It's the guy at-
stanchion.
it's
Yeah.
the guy at 45, I believe.
Yeah, Dave Ford, I think.
Tall chap.
It
seemingly.
was a tough chance, I think.
Yeah. Oh, we are being a little bit harsh. We just think the standard of major cup.
Maybe.
First
I think,
and
to be
second
fair, I think if he caught it, he probably would have been over the rope anyway, because I think he sort of landed.
I think he was trying to slap it rather than catch it in the end.
potentially, Yeah,
Just do that sort of volleyball
yeah.
save. Right, he's gone across offside.
Oh.
He's actually done well to get hands.
Yeah, dot ball.
Well covered. Sam Young again, isn't it?
Yes.
Extra cover. Sam Young has done a lot of fielding. Seems to be his name every other ball.
So 26 off 3, 26 off 18 balls.
I keep changing my mind. I'm trying to call this.
It's close, isn't it?
Yeah.
We've had 2 quality games, 3 T20s today, and this is the second of them, and this is a cracking game set up. Really enjoyable game of cricket. Can they push? They've got to push 2, haven't they? Just take the gamble now? No? Turn too slowly. Fair enough. How much risk do you want to take?
I think Pope's going to try and
He's going to go big, isn't he?
go big. Yeah.
He really struggled, and then suddenly that little drop in front of Young and that parry for 6.
Popey's one of those players that only takes sort of one shot to sort of get him into a bit confident, more confidence, and all of a sudden he's away. So yeah, hopefully, fingers crossed.
Going to be 2 down the ground, can it? Can it be 2? Can it
He's
be
got
2?
good arm.
Yeah, good running. Had to be 2.
Well done.
Great running.
Great one.
And that is the difference. Running those 2s is
Yeah.
really hard to judge. People aren't used to playing on these grounds, club cricketers. You don't play.
Anything this
Somerset's
big,
ones-
do you?
Oh, it's a short run.
Oh no.
Square leg's giving a short run. Wow.
Oh no.
We're just bigging up how well they've done to run 2. And
That was Skidmore's.
have they got that next door? Should we just knock on the scores next door, check they got that?
I think so. Yeah, they've got it.
Just checking. Yeah, they got it. They're on it next door. They won't miss anything like that.
Chris
No
Cowley
chance.
doesn't miss anything.
He loves it.
Shot.
He's been here every day this week, hasn't he? Smashed that to long
They're
off.
going to get back for 2? No. Well
That would
fielded.
have been risky. That's great throw. Great throw. This is what I mean about Bath's fielding. Yes, they fumbled a couple drop catches maybe, but they've sprinted to attack the ball, pick up and throw hard. And I think that
Yeah, they're
that saved the 2 a lot.
yeah, they fielded well.
What's Bath training like? The overseas runner?
Is it? No, Paul Mutchell.
Yeah.
Yeah. The fielding's intense.
Every week fielding training?
Yeah. The fielding is intense. It's there's a lot of emphasis put on it.
What, you do a couple hours one night a week, is it? And always start with a bit of batting and bowling?
45 minutes, fielding at the start,
Yeah.
quite intense, fitness involved.
From first and seconds together,
First
is
and
it?
seconds together, yeah. And then we go and do our individual stuff. So a couple will go in the indoor school on the Merlin, which is a lovely feature.
Yeah.
I'm very lucky
nice.
to have that indoor
Yeah, that's
school.
cool.
And then there'll be 3 grass wickets, the main net down the middle, and then the 3s and 4s have the other grass wickets in the Astro.
That's phenomenal, isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah. So there's a lot of squares. Yeah.
Training. Slap towards long off, not going to carry.
Sort of hard to gain a little from so high up. You're not sure where the ball's
No.
going.
Yeah. I've nearly. Do you remember that Jimmy Anderson drop catch that went viral?
Yes.
We're slightly rigid for that, got a bit of trouble for that. But that one you could tell. But other than that, there's quite often some high ones that you say you can't tell if it's going to long on or.
Yeah.
When Jamie opened it the window in the climax the other week, you don't know how high or flat it's going. There's be a message, is there? With the water bottle? A message in a bottle?
I think, to be fair, I think they're blowing a bit. To be fair,
It's hot out
a
there.
couple twos. Yeah, it is.
It is
hot out
24
there.
degrees today, yeah.
So I think they're just a bit of water on board. 12 balls to go, 22 to win. I think, we'll take this as Bridgie.
With Louis to bowl it.
Interesting.
It's between Louis or Harry Allen, really.
Surprised they've gone back to the spinner. So, but could work.
Oh, I like the little paddle sweep. We talked about that earlier, didn't you? You said.
Yeah, I like the matchup with Pope against the spin here. So I think getting one is quite a good option.
Where's he going to look to go?
This way, towards us, I think.
Short,
Yeah.
flat. God, he's giving that the kitchen sink.
They do stay it. When he
Interesting. Young, when he does a long barrier, goes right knee down. Most right-handed throwers go left knee down to pick it up and throw it right-handed. Not sure if that was a conscious. Tap that
Cool
ball.
fault.
Oh, he might get another catch in though. It's going to be
Short.
one hand, one bounce. We'll just power
Come
it
back
in.
to 2?
Oh, there shouldn't be 2 there.
Oh.
Good throw. Shouldn't be 2. Every other ball's going to Sam Young at the moment, whether he's extra cover or long on.
Put them under pressure.
Yeah, Louis won't be happy with that.
No.
He lets you know as a fielder if you're not saving runs off his bowling.
I think that might have been his plastered hand. He was just trying to palm it back with, and then unleash the throw. He's gone the
Oh,
I don't think that's the right option.
No, I don't
that
think
is
so,
not.
no.
It's not quick enough to. It's not going to go to 4.
Especially with 2 points. I mean, you've got basically like a fly slip.
Yeah. Jinx.
No, given.
Yeah, that looked plump.
He's happy with that. Louis certainly lets the batsman know as well when he gets a wicket.
I think the frustration of missing out on a couple and just not getting hold of them.
I think the option there was probably to try and get Pope back on strike, to be fair, and allow him to sort of try and clear the boundary this way, because I back Skidmore against the seam more so than Pope.
Got the wrong
Pope,
matchup.
Yeah,
almost.
potentially.
Stuck at the wrong end.
But obviously, heat of the battle.
Yeah.
It's quite easy for us.
Well,
to
it's been
say.
Yeah, easy from up here.
We saw Skidmore hit a 4 first ball. He was flying at the start. Pope really struggling first
Yeah.
of all. Then suddenly Pope hit that 4 and 6 down here.
But now we've got left-hander coming in now,
Yeah.
so it'd be interesting to see if he tries to take on this sort of smaller boundary first ball. 18 to win off 7 balls, so yeah, they need a boundary really. I think it's sort of a free hit. It was quite hard to first ball to try and hit it out the ground, but he's pretty much got a golden ticket to try and. You sort of want Pope on strike for the last over.
Yeah.
So I mean, obviously as a left-hander hitting out to the big boundary is quite tricky.
So here Bath are just going to try and look to let him get 1.
Yeah.
Whether he takes it or not is another thing.
I think you back yourself, but I think you got to back Singleton. I think, like I said, he scored 14 off 3 balls in the semi-final to win us the game.
Yeah.
So I think
He knows he can do it.
he knows he can do it. Yeah. So I think you got to back Singleton to sort of if he take the 1 here. But if Pope's on strike, it doesn't really matter. Hopefully he goes out of the ground.
Yeah, back underway in the county championship rounds after tea. Hampshire still 5 down. New Zealand 185 for 3 in the 18th over against England. Glenn Phillips on 69. Finn Allen didn't make his ton. That's a big old swing first ball. I don't think it's stumped. Thing is, anyone coming in now has got to go from ball 1, haven't they? 18
It's a
off.
very good over from
Yeah,
Louis.
like what you're saying. Could have gone 1 or 2 ways that. And yeah, it's very good over. 4 off, I think.
You're confident now, Bath.
No, I'm not saying anything.
Champagne on ice?
No, I'm
Quite
still a bit nervous.
Yeah, it's big first 2 balls of this over. I think it's gonna. We went on a pre-season tour at the start of the year to La Manga, the Bridgie boys did, and we played a game against Swansea Cricket Club.
Yeah.
Good side.
Good side, and to be fair, all the games we played were on AstroTurf, so slightly, obviously, different conditions now, but Pope was on strike. He needed 18 off the last, like now, and he hit 3 sixes. 6
So is this an end of season tour?
No, pre-season tour.
For Bridgie?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Went to La Manga. We're going again this year as well. So
is that just for fun? Bit of warm up,
bit of
get
both,
used to each
bit of
other?
sort of socialising. I mean, yeah, sort of the opportunity to play cricket in
So anyone who works will just get a week off?
Yeah, it's sort of like, we try and sort of the festival itself is done over half term. So
oh, cool. A few teachers can get out there.
Yeah.
Is that Easter?
I think so. Yeah. Sort of March time.
That's wicked. Yeah. No.
Yeah. So he's done it before.
Going to be 2. Cover. I think he played for Swansea. Some of the Glamorgan lads probably played for Swansea, don't they?
Yeah, they had quite a good team. They had Brad Wobland.
Yeah, he opens the bat into me.
Yeah. Churns them out.
That's a cool little holiday in March, isn't it?
Yeah, so there's like 5 or 6 teams that come over from England.
Yeah.
So you've got like Old Hill from Worcester, I think it is, Swansea. Obviously us.
You do that for a few years, run in and keep the tradition, bit of fun. And
yeah, exactly.
Good. Right, good slightly fizzle out here, I reckon. What can Bridgie do? 15 now off 4. Real hard ask.
Yeah, it's a shame.
Done very, very well though.
But yeah, like I was saying, I don't think everyone at the club's going to be so proud of this performance. Really, I think they've
pushed us all the way.
Yeah, absolutely. I think they can keep their heads very high. I think even getting here in the first place for them is an awesome achievement.
That's a big one. He's got to give it. Got to give it. There you go. Bath have got one hand on the trophy here. LW Singleton's got to go second ball. Can't blame him really.
Good ball.
Yeah. Well bowled, full and straight. Oh, to Yorker really. Yeah. You keep very quiet at the back.
Yeah, there's only 3 balls left.
Is it 15 to win?
Yeah, so it can still be done. So I'm gonna keep my mouth shut for a little bit.
Seth Lott, he can bat, but he needs 3 sixes by the
He can bat, but can he do a Rinku Singh? Carlos Brathwaite.
James is a class bowler at the death.
Yeah, James Arney. 3.2 overs, 2 for 20.
He's had a pretty good year.
Yeah, is he third highest wicket taker in Whipple?
Yeah,
around that?
Yeah, he'll be around there, yeah.
Yeah, he's been class for a number of years now.
Yeah.
Swing the Red Duke's ball a bit.
Yep, away.
He's got me out a couple of times. He got me out this year as well.
Not trying to cover driver.
No, I can't remember. I think at home we must have been about 150 for 2. I think I just hit one straight up the chimney.
Right. Oh, he's gone scoop first ball. He's fallen over. He can't even hit the single. That's the problem with the scoop. If you do fall over, the old roll off Van over scoop we've seen a few times in the Somerset shirt. And that's pretty much the game.
Yeah, well bowled, James.
Yeah, keep your foot behind the line type of stuff though.
Yeah, 15 extras in the innings. Probably slightly too many, but...
Well, 5 of them at the first ball, wasn't it?
Yeah, 5 wides to start off. But no, 15 to win now. All over by the shouting.
Big sigh of relief, I think. There would have been some nervous boys.
Yeah, I think we probably scared you guys there.
For sure.
Oh, he's gone again.
Oh, well played.
That's a great shot.
Yeah, 4 of them.
Thing is, what could Bridgie have done differently? Hard to be critical.
I don't think they could have done much more, to be honest with you. I think they've been awesome.
Yeah.
But to be fair, I think it's one of those T20s is you sort of need one person to sort of come off to get you a quick 50 or something. But I think the way they bowled, fielded, sort of fighting to the end here, I think they can leave this field pretty
heads out high.
Yeah, definitely.
Seriously impressed.
Again. Tell you what, 8 off 2 balls isn't a bad way to end it. Fielder's not going to get there. Great effort, but it didn't matter. Did not matter. Well played, Bath.
Yes.
Bath are the Major Cup T20 champions. Bridgewater 2s, hold your heads high. That's a phenomenal effort from the second team. to do so well in the final. Very good game of cricket.
Yeah, absolutely. No, congratulations to Bath. Awesome. I think that's topped off a pretty decent year for them, to be fair. The way they've won the league, I think, obviously they've been the best side in the league and topped it off with the cup as well. I think, fully deserved. So, no, congratulations to them.
Yeah, buzzing with that. Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, absolutely buzzing with that. That was nervous. I didn't enjoy that. I'm not gonna lie to you.
You're gonna go full John Terry and get in the photo shoot?
I might have to. I think I might have to. But yeah, no, that was class. That was class. Very enjoyable.
Brilliant. Well, we'll take a brief breather here. We'll be back on air about 4:20. Probably gonna be a 4:30-ish start for the third T20 final today. Thank you very much to my commentators who've joined me in this match.
Yeah, thank you very much. Cheers for having us.
The presentation will take place shortly down on the Anfield. And following that, we have the Intermediate Cup final where Uphill Castle will take on Castle Carey. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining us here today for the Somerset Cricket Foundation Major Cup Final. Congratulations to both teams for reaching the final. Bath Cricket Club and Bridgwater Cricket Club. Okay, on behalf of the foundation, I'd like to give a massive thank you and shout out to the ground staff team here today, working very, very hard to keep the pitch going for the three finals. And of course, final stage sponsor, Somerset County Sports, thank you very much. Okay, I'm going to hand over to Matt then, who is going to present the Player of the Match award.
Thanks, so a really thrilling game. Brilliant performance with the ball for Bridgwater. Real set the tone. Harrison Hamley bowling brilliant deep with 2 for 10. And Chris Singleton backing up in the middle with 3 for 14. Marshall scoring 41. Pretty much held it together for Bath. But my player of the match got a crucial 18 at the end of the innings to get Bath up to a defendable total as it proved, but also taking 1 for 9 off his 4 overs. The player of the match is Will Arney.
Okay then, before we present the trophies, I'd like a quick word with the captains then. So, round of applause for today's losing captain, Ali Ritz. You won the toss, chose to field. Was that the problem? Should you have put the runs on the board?
Hopefully not. No, we just thought we chased by the semi. We can try again.
If you were to play it again, anything different?
No, I didn't think so. Knew we were up against it. Proud of everyone.
Ali, thank you very much. The losing captain of Bridgwater, Ali Wilkes. And today's winning captain then, James Arney. Firstly, congratulations, how did it feel?
Yeah, it was great. Great result. We landed a relatively close.
Were you confident all the way through? There were a few little wobbles.
We were confident ourselves.
Brilliant. Ali. Oh, Ali, it's all as it is. James. James, thank you very much. Okay, these games don't happen without the match officials then, so we'd like to thank our umpires today, Jason Belcher and Stephen Pittman. And we'd also like to thank our scorers, Andrea Taylor, Kevin Mitchell and Chris Cowley. And to collect the runners-up medal for this major cup final, please bring up your team, led by Ali Witt of Bridgwater Cricket Club. Bridgwater then, Ali Witt, Oliver Gribble, Scott Clapp, Harminder Singh, Stuart Butt, Andrew Skidmore, Callum Pope, Chris Singleton, Seth Rock, Harrison Handley, Matt Haberfield and James Songs.